Alright, let's play. New game. This game is about friends. Once again, I've only seen the anime. I've seen all the anime, have never played a game before.
介が帰ってきたぞ
もうアニメしか見たことない。ゲームはプレイしたことない。初めて。A distant voice roused me from my slumber. The meaning of the words was obscured by my drowsiness.
ついにこの時が来たか。
However, a voice quivering with joy woke me up fully. With rushed breath, the owner of the voice jumped onto the floor. Masato, where are you going at this hour? Oh yeah, Riki is the main character. 主人公は Riki くん。I asked timidly.
戦いさ。
Go to bed. Go to sleep. Huh? This late at night? Where?
ここ。
Where? Huh? He's gonna beat me up. With his thumb down, he pointed to the floor. Leaving with a daring smile, Masato swung the door open and flew out of the room. Right here. Does he mean the dorm? I jumped to my feet upon realizing that and chased after Masato into the corridor. Bro wants to throw hands. I could hear the sound of the tables being overturned in the distance. There was a crowd at the entrance of the cafeteria jostling their way inside. What time is it? I peeked in and sure enough there was a fight. Also, let me know if the audio is okay, guys, if I need to adjust anything. On one side was Masato Inohara, my roommate. Across from him, wearing a hakama, was Kengo Miyazawa. Both of them were my childhood friends. They had always been like oil and water, fighting whenever their opinions differed. Masato started attacking. Twisting his body for momentum, he threw a heavy punch. Like the VN doesn't even start with a cute girl. It starts with Masato. Yeah, the broskies. It starts with your dude. Kengo dodged narrowly. Bang! And behind him lay a cracked desk.
さすがだな、井ノ原。
部活にも入らず、無駄に鍛え上げられた筋肉を、ここぞとばかりに見せつけてやがる。
One punch! I heard someone start an offhand commentary. Now it's Kengo's turn to counterattack. Are they allowed to do this in this school? In his hands, he gripped a shinai. We just started playing the game. His hand movement was only visible for an instant. Kengo's attack had drawn a cross-shaped cut on Masato's chest.
出た、思春期の性衝動を抑え込んでまで完成させた人たち。
Suppressing all the sexual urges of his adolescence?
なんと、切り傷がおっぱいと読めるらし
い。いや、あれは靴と書いているらしいぞ。
What are they cooking? Cha, what are they cooking?
何？それはものすごい画数じゃないか。
Nani? A strange upheaval passed through the room as those wild speculations spread around. Can anyone stop this? I appealed to the onlookers.
これからが面白いとこじゃん。
The fights on the campus had already turned into attraction. Things will get even worse if we leave them alone. I don't know what happened between those two, but they look serious this time. They might hurt themselves badly.
じゃあお前が止めればいいだろ。
Eh? Ah, that's true. Unprepared for that, I flinched. The more I thought about it, the more responsible I felt for my two friends. But when I saw the menacing gleam in their eyes, I got scared. While scanning the premises trying to think of a good excuse to stop them, I remembered about Kyosuke. The reason they were fighting with each other in the first place was because Kyosuke had returned. Kyosuke returning triggers a fight cutscene? Kyosuke ga kaite kitazo! Maybe they're like trying to show off to him, you know? They try to show off their muscles and how much stronger they've gotten. Where's Kyosuke?
え？あそこ。
Hello, Rames. Welcome. He pointed at Kyosuke, who was sleepy on his back like a drunkard. I ran up to him and shook him by the shoulders. Kyosuke, it's getting out of hand. You've got to make those two stop. He opened his eyes halfway.
なんだ力か。
悪いが、昨日寝てないんだ。
I took a closer look at his uniform and found leaves and dirt all over his body. Where on earth had he been, I wondered. Putting aside, the real problem right now was the fight between Masato and Kingo. Masato and Kingo fighting again since you're back. Watch over them so they don't get hurt. Kept patient until you came back. That was one of the several promises that we had made. Serious fights were prohibited when Kyosuke was not around, but when he was, he could mediate. It might be that he'd set such rules out of consideration for us 4 childhood friends, or maybe he just wanted to look cool as the oldest of us 4. Why do they fight so much? I guess it's just what homies do, perhaps. But in the end, none of us could ever go against him. It has always been like that. Whoever opposed Kyosuke would end up eating dirt. So Kyosuke is on the top of this hierarchy. Aw. I wasn't sure if his concerns had turned into reality or if he was capable of foreseeing what would happen. Whatever the reason was, that was the reason our childhood friendship had stayed unbreakable all this time. Kyosuke! I kept shaking his body.
わかったよ。
Pushing me aside with his hand, he warily stood up.
じゃあ、ルールを決めよう。素手だとマサトが強すぎる。竹刀を持たせると逆に剣吾が強すぎる。なので、
Oh? He turned to face the onlookers.
お前らが何でもいい。武器になりそうなものを適当に投げ入れてやってくれないか。
This does not sound safe! Throw in whatever you can find that resembles a weapon, bro.
それはくだらないものほどいい。
The more worthless, the better. I'm gonna throw in a pair of chopsticks. He turned back towards Masato and Kengo.
その中から掴み取ったもの、それを武器に戦え。それは素手でも竹刀でもないくだらないものだから、今よりか危険は少ないだ。
Really?
いいな。
His presence didn't give any room for objection, and everyone around him just nodded in agreement. Nodders.
じゃあ、バトルスタート。
Battle stato. For a while, the onlookers were perplexed, but then someone threw in something, and that had the effect of a starting gun. Immediately, a rain of random items began falling upon Masato and Kengo. When I saw starting gun, I was like, imagine someone like throws in a gun.
やるのか？やるさ。
You betcha. Yarunuka. Kengo glanced down at the pile of items the onlookers were dumping in front of him. Focusing his full attention on the pile, he thrust his hand into the middle of the items. Yeah, Shinai is a bamboo sword. Oh, yeah, I had assumed it was like whatever he was holding. Okay, naruhodo. He then drew something out of there. Yeah, I need to go back and watch the anime. The moment he had chosen his weapon, the entire crowd shouted out with excitement.
なんだあれは？拳銃か？
I was joking. He pointed towards the ceiling and pulled the metal trigger. We heard a noise and a small silver pellet fell in front of everyone. Oh my god, imagine they're shooting it up in the skull. No, I didn't think this was class of 09. Bro, I was joking about the gun.
これで殴っていいのか？
No.
ダメ。本来の使用方法で戦うこと。
Like, shoot it? This is crazy. With Kengo's weapon decided, all eyes turned towards Masato. Kengo's got a fucking gun. Alright, Masato, how are you gonna beat that? With a strange thing dangling from his arm, he was standing still with a confused look in his eyes.
マサトよ。
It's only a pellet gun, so you'll only lose an eye or something. Perfectly safe, don't worry. Yeah. It's totally fine. Just
お前
started
は
it.
どうして猫なんて持ってるんだ？
Bro's gonna fight with a cat! Oh no, NYAKAMA!
武器だよ。
Ah yes, my weapon. Le cat.
何？
俺の武器だよ。悪いか
You have a problem with my cat.
つが、どうやって戦えばいいんだよ。
猫で戦うこと。
So that means someone threw in a cat into the pile of weapons. That's crazy.
なんでだよ
Ding, someone seemed to have bought a boxing belt and now rang it. Where did they get that from? What is this? Wait, am I playing a fighting game? What's going on?
スタートだ。
What? Huh?
そう。
What's going on? Masato's taking 0 damage. Damn. Okay. How about the cat though?
今度はこっちから行くぞはっうわ
Oh, cat scratches at Kengo. Kengo takes 1 damage.
こうなったら目だな。目を狙ってやる。
He's aiming for his eyes. That's like evil.
くそ行け
くそ。
Cat scratches at Kengo. Kengo takes 2 damage.
まずい。弾切れだ。
Am I supposed to do something here? I think I'm just supposed to keep clicking. Yeah, they would tell me if I need to do something. Damn, out of pellets. Kengo reloads the pistol.
今だ行けあらあら
The HP is barely going down.
俺じゃなくて猫が戦ってね
The HP is barely going down. Like they both took like they didn't even take 1 thing yet. Oh. Wait, isn't it the cat fighting rather than me?
よし、目だ。ふっ。
おっとちち
Oh, it ended. A voice louder than the onlookers' cheers echoed within the room. A voice loud. Oh, yeah, I already read that. I knew only one person in this world who could shout like that. The two fighters' movement stopped as they heard the angry voice.
お我らがリン様のご登場だ
Rin-sama. The onlookers became excited in a blink. The girl was Rin Natsume Kyosuke's younger sister. She was another one of my childhood friends.
弱い者いじめは
Metta! Cute ponytail.
弱いもの？どっちがだ？
お前じゃね
笑わせるな。お前より格下に見られるだと？
果たしてこの戦いの後にも同じことが言えるかな
Can't you see the difference in our levels? My power level is higher than yours.
行け我が支配にある猫よ
My loyal feline servant. Masato, you got it wrong. It's supposed to be the other way around. Meow.
その
Oh my god, the cat ears are so cute.
あこれね
His neck had been bent at an unnatural angle by Rin's high kick, and the cat dangled from his arm as he replied. KO by Rin.
それどうしたんだ
誰かが投げてきた
ああ、それ、京介のやつが投げ入れてた。
The male student had witnessed seeing the cat being tossed. Kyosuke himself was now snoring, lying on his back. Kyosuke's like, oh, I ate back to sleep.
じゃあ私のだ
I guess it's hers now. She took the cat.
あ俺の武器
This is animal abuse. Hey, that's my weapon.
誰か新しい猫をくれひときわ凶暴なのだ
Why does he want another cat?
猫を使うな
Yeah, no using cats. You tell him, Rin.
Hey.
Her kick had bent his neck at an even more abnormal angle. Cats are friends, not weapons.
で喧嘩の理由は何だ
He's so cute. Rin looks so cute.
ああ聞けリン
Saying that, he pointed at Kengo.
こいつが俺に目からごぼうという嘘のことわざを教えやがったんだ。
What?
おかげで今日は何気ない会話の中で、そりゃ目からごぼうだなって使っちまっただろうがよ。
I don't even know what that means, but okay. What a silly reason. The fact that he used it without knowing what it is, though. Like, he didn't know what it meant, he just knew it was a thing.
バカ、思い出せ。お前から聞いてきたんだろうが、目からごぼうってどういう意味だって。おそらく、目から鱗が落ちるのことだろうから、急に事態がはっきり理解できることだ、と答えたまでだ。
Yeah, I love it when the ends put in a lot of work into the voice acting. Imagine how many lines they have to record, you know? A bunch.
なら間違えてるって先に教えろよ。なんだよ、目からごぼうって。
そんな義理はない。
なんだと？何年の付き合いだよ。てめえには情ってものがねえのかよ。
He was just messing with his homie.
リン、これでどっちが悪いかはっきりしただろ。
Kengo had already calmed down. Since he lost his fighting spirit, he chucked away the pellet gun and decided to leave.
んだよ、逃げんのかよ、てめえ。
He tried running after him, but stopped and looked back at Rin.
リン、それが俺の武器なんだ。返せ。
そんなこと私が許さない。
Rin and Masato confronted each other. This was enough to make the onlookers excited again.
なんだ、やんのかよ、リン。
猫をもてあそぶようなやつにはお仕置きだ。
So real. Beat him up. It felt as though the crowd was goading them into it with their cheers.
女だからって、容赦しねえぜ。
His eyes. I think Rin can beat him up.
てめえら武器をよこせ。
Having already prepared, people started throwing in a magnificent variety of items. Where did they get all these items? Rin took a 3-section staff?
じゃあ俺はこいつだ。
Where did she get a staff from? Masato grabbed.
うなぎパイ。
An eel pie! Unagi pie waksa. I know this sounds crazy, by the way. Like, to those of you guys that don't know what an eel pie is, it probably sounds very disgusting, but it's just a little snack. Yeah. It's not a, like, pie that you would think of. It's like a cookie.
で、お前はなんだよ。それは本物の武器じゃね？
Ding! Oh, here we go! Prideful kitten who doesn't easily take to others. So cute. Oh my god. Actually has the eel pie.
おっと。
Shine! 207 damage, holy shit!
ほんだこっちから行くぜ。はっ。
She's gonna take no damage from that.
うなぎパイだ。
This is so silly.
うわ
悪は滅びた。
That was way too easy. Shine! Lots of people are still raising cheers to Rin. I separated myself from the crowd, dumbfounded by the outcome. This was not the first time such an otherworldly scene had occurred. From the first day I met them as a kid, every day had been like this. Those have been the roughest days of my life. My life after sorry. Riki giving me his tragic backstory. I'm just like he's like trauma dumpy and I'm like my love I can't even speak today. My life after I'd lost my parents. Every day of my life had been depressing. But in front of me, 4 boys had appeared and one had held out his hand.
強敵が現れたんだ。君の力が必要なんだ。
強敵?
君の名前は？
Iki Naoe.
よし行くぞリキ
He grabbed my hand and pulled me along as he started running. Hey, who are you? I asked him, desperately clinging onto his hand to prevent myself from falling.
俺たちか悪を成敗する正義の味方
Kids are so funny. Punish evil and preserve justice.
人呼んでリトルバスターズさ
Little Busters! Oh my gosh! Cute! The credits! Roll credits! A broad grin split his face as he spoke the name. The enemy was a beehive under a tree at a neighboring house. No doubt it was a formidable enemy. Oh my gosh. Hopefully they didn't get stung. Bamboo pole and insecticide were our weapons of choice. The hive had eventually realized the gravity of this situation and launched forth a swarm of bees that darkened the air around it. Oh my god. We were about to be defeated when, abruptly, Masato stripped off his jacket, even now I can't tell why, and spread honey on his bare skin for a feint. What?
あとは頼んだぜ
Bro, what is he cooking? What is bro cooking? Huh? Masato? Just picturing this and it's crazy. He said, giving the four of us a thumbs up, and with a sharp war cry, he resolutely kept thrusting into the enemy camp. Of course, countless bees had swarmed on Masato. Oh my god, Masato, no! While Kengor pointed his insecticide spray towards Masato, Kyosuke held a lighter directly below. This can't be safe! What are they doing? What?
マサトお前の犠牲は忘れん
He declared at the same time they fired the spray towards Masato's body, which turned him into a pillar of flames. Excuse me? They lit Masato on fire? Hold up, Masato. Kids, do not try this at home. Please.
んなこと頼むか
That's pretty lit. The sight of his blazing shape plunging in is deeply engraved into my mind. Oh my god. Immediately after his exclamation, Rin, who had been thinking was a boy, kicked him into unconsciousness. Rin, who had been thinking was a boy. The scene of her keeping him rolling continuously on the ground by kicking is also memorable. Thanks to her, the fire was extinguished and Masato survived. Damn, she saved his life. Masato owes her one, for real, for real. He would have been dead otherwise. It's very peak. You have to experience it to believe it. Yeah, this is already pretty funny. I love it. Crazy stuff happening here. After that, a fire truck and an ambulance came and made a lot of fuss. Yeah, they'd be like, kids, what were you cooking here? Like, what was going on? Masato! He looks better than I thought, you know? I thought he'd be more like, crispy after that whole thing. The next day, our local newspaper had a picture of me and the 4 elementary school students I'd met. This was our first encounter, and it seems like the racket was the beginning of my new life. I can't believe... Riki, why did you choose to hang out with a bunch of kids that almost burned a dude to death? I mean, I guess he did participate in it. He's not innocent, He's like, finally, kids that, think just like me, And always being with them had made the pain in my heart go away without me realizing it. Didn't he take his shirt off? Why is that burnt too? Maybe he put it back on. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he had 2 shirts on. Yeah, bystander effect be powerful for real. Hello, Jamama. Welcome. It was just so fun. If only such times could continue forever. Now, that is a flag when they say stuff like that, That That was all I wished for now. Alright. March 14th. Come next morning, it was obvious I hadn't got enough sleep. However, Masato was different and had already awoken. From the window, I could see him doing weight training in the small garden. I was amazed by his energy. We went to the cafeteria together to eat breakfast. Brekkie! With the other students getting up as well, the cafeteria was filled to the brim. Still, our seats were empty. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Give me a second. Me and my sneezing today. Aye. Because Kingo had arrived before us and saved some seats for us. Or more precisely, I guess he hadn't intended to. It's just that most people who know us treat us as troublemakers and often avoid sitting around us.
よ、おはよ
They're definitely troublemakers. Freaking, throw around guns and cats and stuff around the cafeteria. Yeah, like, Riki's really funny for wanting to associate with them from day one when they, were decided to attack a nest, And I think wanting to get rid of that is one thing, but the way they approached it was crazy. Oh.
ああ、おはよう。お前らにしては早いな。
Having finished our short greetings, we placed our breakfast trays on the table. Soon after, Kyosuke appeared and took a seat.
ういっす。
おう
Where did you go?
ああ、出版社。
The publishers? Tokyo, right?
そう、東京。
By foot?
そう、徒歩で。
Oh, how far is that? Must have been tough.
大変つうか。
アホだな。
金がないんだ。仕方ないだろ。
That's crazy though. He just oh, I don't have money, so I'm just gonna walk. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
お前らも絶対、来年こうなるからな。
At the very least, we're not planning on doing our job hunting on foot. Yeah, he's job hunting. That makes sense. Oh, we respect the grind. Yeah. Finally, Rin appeared. With a cat she found yesterday perched on her shoulder, she entered the cafeteria. It's like NYAKAMA! On the shoulder! Just like it. Osorochi. However, more cats followed her in. She kept pushing them back outside, but they repeatedly entered again and again. Oh my god, it really is the entire NYAKAMA. Suddenly, faced with Rin's vehement hissing, the cats finally got scared and ran off. She sighed while taking a seat.
新入りだ。
知ってるよ。
After informing us, she poured some milk onto her plate.
名前は
まだ。
名前は大事だぞ。ちゃんとつけろよ。
だって覚えきれない。
With every opportunity, Kyosuke would gather stray cats and give them to Rin as presents. She has a stray cat army! So now she was surrounded by a veritable herd of cats. But that many are impossible to manage at once, so she decided to look after the newest cat.
じゃあ仕方ない。俺がつけてやるか。
Oh, let's see what he's going to name it.
レノン。
Lennon? Like John Lennon? Did you even think about it at all? Yet another famous name.
大事だという割に、お前はいつも適当だな。
Since Kyosuke always names the cats without thinking, they all have very famous names. Einstein, Gates, Hitler, oh! What? Who let him cook? Kyosuke? Kyosuke, I don't know. Was not expecting that. No!
大事なのは名前がじゃない。名前をつけることが大事だと言っているんだ。
I forgot that Hitler's in this man. I thought that was only in Nukitashi. Oh my god.
なんだよそれ。一緒じゃねえか。
レノンか。でもまあ可愛くはあるな。
I guess Rin doesn't know the origin of the name, but certainly Lenin sounds like a more appropriate pet name than Einstein, Gates, or Hitler. I don't think Rin knows the origin of any of these.
これ食うかな。おお、ワカメ食ったぞこいつ。
そんなもの食わすな、アホか。
Is seaweed okay for cats? I don't know.
こっちだ。こっちの方が絶対美味しい。
The cafeteria cooks always gives female students a cup jelly as a dessert. She tried feeding it to him. Wait, only the female students and male students don't get jelly? Why?
猫に食わせるものは
Did
ち
you
ゃ
get
んと
something
考
else?
えた方がいいんじゃないのか？
Wait, she's giving cup jelly to the cat? Wait. I don't think you should give that to the cat. Words were lost on Rin, who was absorbed in observing the cat holding the small cup with its forepaw and pulling it under its nose. It seems that she doesn't care, just as long as the cat looks cute eating it, though I'm sure she'd never say so herself.
味噌汁は飲むだろうか。試してみよ
She hissed.
草っぽいこいつはどうだろ
How about some grass? This time Masato held a barren sheet. Baran sheeto. What is that? Oh, Busterpedia, thank you. I didn't know I could click on these things. A small green plastic sheet that is used to separate different types of food. No! Wait, that shit is plastic. It's literal plastic. I mean, it looks like grass, but you may have seen them before in sushi bento boxes. Do not eat. That's what they're called? Bro. These guys should not care for pets. Wait, those things actually had a name? Yeah, I just called them like, the grass or whatever. Like, I don't know. I didn't think they had a name. Yeah, the more you know. It seemed that everyone had already completely forgotten about what happened yesterday. But that was our everyday life, so they were probably used to it. I alone found myself puzzled by a difference in our sense of values. It had always been like this ever since the day we met. Nothing had changed. Yeah, grass sheet. However, even as I was confused, I could only smile as I reflected on the past. I realized that despite my bewilderment, I was still having fun. Then I wished once again. I wished such pleasant times could continue forever. とか言ってフラグ立ててる. After breakfast, we headed towards school together. However, since the school building was next to the dorms, our trip ended
う。
quickly.
でも就職決まったら遊び放題なんだろ。いいね。
Even so, the time we could spend walking and enjoying the beautiful nature of the courtyard was precious and soothing. So Kyosuke is the oldest, right?
う。そんな気楽なもんじゃないぜ。
Kyosuke が一番先輩.
いろいろ考えていかなくちゃいけないことがある。
Yeah. Your life's plan so soon?
今だけしかできないことがあるってことだよ。
But next year we'll be preparing for college exams or looking for a job, don't you think?
ここまで一緒だった俺たちも、その後はチリチリになるかもな。
少なくとも京介は1年先にそうなるす。
考えたくねえな。そんな先のこと。
そうだな。
Then Kyosuke made a wish.
今がずっと続けばいいのにな。
Wow, we sure are getting that line a lot. Oh. His words are profoundly reassuring. I don't think it could continue forever though. I thought it would surely come true if only Kyosuke wished so. Say, why don't we do something like in the old days? I suggested.
なんで
Oh, wait, I love this track! I love this track! This OST so good. この曲めっちゃ好き。
何かって？
Remember grade school? We'd go around the neighborhood and look for bad guys and beat them up.
お前らと一緒にするな。
I didn't. Kyosuke would definitely go along. Because even though 10 years have already passed, he still felt the same way I did. Besides, even now he was our leader.
じゃあ
Kyosuke's back. Literally, Kyosuke's back. Kyosuke が帰ってきた. Kyosuke's back. Kyosuke bent down and picked something up. Then he gave it a spin.
野球をしよ
Oh! Baseball! It was discolored baseball.
Eh?
Yeah, rare back sprite. Games don't usually have back sprites. Hmm. Yeah, the OST's so good. Ryu, is that you? True, the headband, yeah.
は？
Everyone, dumbfounded by Kyosuke's words, exclaimed in surprise.
う。野球だよ。
Yeah, why baseball, Kyosuke? He turned around and announced it to us again.
野球チームを作る。
Oh, I guess it's happening now, you know? Jun Maeda and his baseball. He sure loves baseball.
チーム名はリトルバスターズだ。
Roll credits again? Oh, the game's over, guys. Little Busters, alright. Great game. GG. Wow, that a great game. Little Busters out of 10.
Emuri dayon. If you'd like to support me so I can continue to make videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. I'd appreciate it. Now back to the video.
I was the same as always. I would suddenly fall asleep like suddenly losing consciousness. That's because of an illness I've had since childhood. Narcolepsy. Oh yeah, I remember this. Riki has narcolepsy. Narcolepsy, a sleeping disorder. My teachers were aware of it, so they tolerated my sleeping during class. Everyone else at school understood, and my grades weren't bad either. Yeah, when you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. However, I was a little uncomfortable with it myself. Since my daydreams were always nightmares, oh, that sucks. I tried hard not to remember them. But I don't think I could remember the dream I'd just seen, even if I tried. Did I really see a dream at all?
どうした暗い顔して。
Masato, whose desk was next to mine, spoke to me. No, I'm fine.
水臭いやつだな。筋肉の相談ならいつでも乗るぜ。
He's such a nice guy. I'm sure I'll never be worried over that in my life.
ねえ、夏目さん知らない？
You never know, Riki. What if you want to, get buff one day, you know? Hello, Jacob. Welcome, welcome. Female student asked us. I think she's looking for Rin.
おー。
Masato pointed at Rin's seat and, confirming that she was indeed absent from it, shrugged to show that he had no other guests.
日直なのに黒板消してないんだよね。
Ah. Come to think of it, she certainly was cleaning the blackboard with a cat on her back during the last break.
また猫と遊んでるんじゃないの？
Her words were dripping with sarcasm. Actually, some of the girls in the class don't like Rin. She was pretty self-centered and only concerned herself with her cats. She was only worsening her image in the class by not cleaning the blackboard. Poor Rin! As expected, Rin was playing with her cats. Do we watch her play with the cats or call out to her? I kind of want to observe, you know? Yeah, watch her a while. Meow meow.
揃ってるな。
Rin sat down holding the hem of her skirt with her left hand. She surveyed the herd of cats. It didn't seem like they were paying much attention to Rin. They were strolling around as they pleased.
よし、今日はお前だ。おいで。
She gave them treats? Meow? Meow meow. Pat pat pat. Tabby Cat approached her.
今日はすごいぞ。聞いて驚け。
Cute! She took a stalk of bristle grass from her pocket. Look at all the cats. Nice angle. Her leg is perfectly covering up, everything. Yeah, crazy cat lady. Just like me. Forewarning, there are an extreme amount of choices in the VN. You will need a flowchart if you don't want to redo a lot of stuff. Oh boy. Flowchart. Does this game have a flowchart thing? Or do I have to kind of make it myself?
この道65年の匠がコリコリにこだわった猫じゃらしだ。
Oh, there's one online? Okay, gotcha. I need to pull it up. Unlike most VNs, Keys VNs can be legitimately hard to pick the right choices. Cat pranced up. She waved the grass very quickly.
お前にもわかるか。そうだろう、そうだろう。
Yeah, I don't know what the choices are like in Keys VNs because I've never played one before, but this is my first one.
絶対に捕まえられないな。捕まえるのに65年はかかるな。
So many cats. Yeah, it's in NYAKAMA. Meow meow.
どうだどうだ。
The cat kept failing to grasp
やっ
it.
ぱり難しいだろう。そうだろう。
She loves the cats. She looked pleased. She waved the grass as though showing it off.
さすが65年ものは違うだ。きっと寮長は手に入れるのに苦労しただろう。
No, Rin, I'm not so sure about that. Meow. But wait.
何？
Meow. The tabby cat splendidly caught hold of the bristlegrass.
もう65年経ったのか。
No way.
というか、お前がすごいだけか。常人じゃない、常猫の何倍もすごいな。よし、ヒットラー、お前のあだ名はイソロクにしよう。
Yes, please give him another name. Poor Hitler. I was not expecting that jump scare again. The cat names kept getting more
イ
intimidating.
ソロク、リベンジだ。ほら、ビヨンビヨン。
Meow, meow.
私がもっと動かせばダメだろお前。
At least Isoroku is a cute cat now. No thoughts, head empty.
アサップ、アサップ。
Asapu.
早いわ、アサップってバカ兄貴言ってたけど。
Yeah, I guess it does mean that. Well, it means as soon as possible. It's a little different. But
アサップってなんだろう。
While she was pondering it, the cat caught the bristlegrass again. Meow.
何？また65年経ったのか。婚姻矢のごとしだな。婚姻とは光と影だ。銀行の人じゃないんだぞ。
Meow, meow. I'm seeing a lot of meows. Nyakama getting meows for free.
うん？
She lifted up the bristlegrass. Meow. The cat, holding onto the grass with its forepaws, was also lifted up.
根性、根性。
She was cheering for the cat.
足プルプルしてるぞ。
Wow, they really were.
白足がプルプルしてるな。すごいな、イソロク。
Meow. Meow.
頑張れ。史上初の二足歩行だ。
The first upright walking cat. But his 4 feet landed on the ground. Meow meow, he started rolling around.
どうでもよくなったな、お前。まあいい。次。いや、またトラ猫か。いいけど。なんだ、お前も遊んでほしいのか？
Meow. It was a white brown cat. It seemed like he wanted her to pet his head. While swinging the grass, she was playing with his whiskers. Meow meow. The cat was also turning its head around, following its movement. She occasionally poked at his cheek.
ビョンビョン。ふにふに。ビョフビョフ。
She just made up a new mimetic word. She shook her body. We're watching Rin play with the cats forever.
こら。
He was nibbling her finger.
お前、私の指は美味しくないぞ。
He didn't stop.
血に当たる感触が面白いのか？変わった趣味だな、お前。
She moved her nibbled finger up and down. She knit her eyebrows. Leaning her head to one side, she said, "Oh?"
なんか気持ちいいぞ、これ。まさか指圧師なのか、お前。さすがだな、手塚。
Tezuka! Like Osamu Tezuka? I should call out to her soon. Rin, you're on class duty today. No time to play with them. He was watching her for a while. Dang. I said, getting closer to her. She got to her feet and gave me a fierce look.
遊んでなんかない。
We watched her play with the cats for like 10 minutes. She hid the bristlegrass behind her back. The cats started gathering behind her.
叱ってたんだ。
I don't know about that. You're scolding the cats?
うん。
Why?
ファーブルとヒットラーが喧嘩してたから。
This is crazy out of context. Imagine if someone just saw this and they didn't know, like, she was talking about cats, you know? Fabry was fighting with Hitler. You sure have your hands full like always. Of course, I knew she was lying. That aside, it would be a bad excuse even if it were true. Thank you for the follow.
何度言っても聞かない。こいつらバカだ。こら、ヒットラー。
This was not in the anime, right? I don't recall Hitler being in the anime. The cat escaped from Rin's hold and she made to give chase. It got censored in the anime? That is so funny. That's hilarious. I grabbed her shoulder. I'm so glad I'm playing the visual novel now. It's just out of nowhere. It comes out of nowhere. It's like, what? If you ask me, she is more cat-like than the cats themselves.
何？
Forgot? I told you that you have work to do in the classroom today.
そんなことどうでもいい。
You should care.
どうして？
I'm not excited over Hitler. I'm just saying, like, you know, I wasn't expecting that. If you don't take care of your duties, they'll treat you as an irresponsible person. You aren't getting along with the other girls, are you?
そんなことない。
Really? Who are you friends with?
後ろの席の子。
Ah, I didn't know that. What's her name? You don't know? So much for getting along with her.
うるさい、黙れ。友達いなくて悪いか、お前に迷惑かけてるか、それでお前死ぬのか？
I mean, she She does have a point, you know? No, it's not a problem. It's not bothering me, and it won't kill me. But I'm worried about you, Rin. We're in the same class now, so there's no problem yet. But we'll have to separate someday. It'll be bad if things continue like this when you find yourself a job. I can't imagine Rin in the workforce. You haven't found a boyfriend either. Riki, you can't say that.
死ねばーか
So true. What?
とレノンが言ってる
Thanks, Lennon. Very cool. The NYAKAMA. Yeah, right. I ended up erasing the blackboard myself. I like that the backgrounds keep changing. Like, I mean, it's the same classroom background, but like the characters in the back, depending on what's going on, they're drawn differently. The classes finally drew to a close. Phew, all over.
授業を受けるだけでへばったるのか体力のないやつめ。
I envy you, Masato. Your answer to the question, what happened in 1853, was a war broke out between Mars and Earth. A war between Mars and Earth. I feel like that would be the answer for like I don't know, like 2853 or something. Masato's watching too much Gundam, you know.
ありがとうよ。
I'll never forget the history teacher's face when he heard that answer. Honestly, that's so funny though.
で、今日はこれからどうすればいいんだ
Is that why there's no Martians anymore? Oh, damn, Masato was right all along. I had no idea that was the lore. Sorry for making fun of you, Masato. Well, thinking about what to do, Masato's eyes met mine. Remembered what Kyosuke had said it this morning. Baseball?
とにかく京介を迎えに行くか。
Let's play some baseball.
ケンゴ、リン。
Looking around the half-empty classroom, we found Rin, but not Kingo. Actually, I can't imagine he'd wait for us.
まあな。とりあえずリン確保。
Masato's hand gripped her shoulder.
バカが映る
Yo, don't infect me with your stupidity, damn. That's mean. That's harsh. She struggled to free herself from his grip, but couldn't escape his muscled arm.
じゃ、参りましょうか。
Yeah, Fumio and Watanabe Akio, yeah. Those character designs are chef's kiss. Although school was over, Kyosuke's classroom was shrouded in silence. Oh, Ikemen! Kyosuke route, where are we at? Where's my Kyosuke H route, huh? Why do the girls get those? And we have like such a nice, selection of homies in this game, Where are those? Bro, what is this Sakura slander? I agree. I love Sakura. She's my number one waifu. Masato grows on you? I already like him in the visual novel. I guess it's simply because Kyosuke was reading. Girls from other classes kept coming over to watch him. He looked, how to put it, like something holy. He's glowing, guys. He's got the halo. Average Ikemen moment, right? He doesn't need to do anything. He can just sit there and look Ikemen. The sun like shines, perfectly in the background to light him up. He looked down at his book and turned a page. It was a picture-perfect moment. But what I wanted to watch above all was nothing but his childlike innocence. The grin! While reading, all his emotions are clearly visible on his face. Happiness, anger, and sometimes sadness. In that way, Kyosuke is charming when he's reading. He laughs, like a boy. Well, yes. He's a dude. Will he always keep his pure heart? By the way, Kyosuke reads only manga magazines for kids. Oh, like Shonen Jump? Jump とか。Mm. I think that meant boy as in young kid. Yeah, I probably meant like shonen, you know? Yeah. Finally noticing the school had finished, he glanced at the clock and closed the magazine. At the same time, the stillness was broken. Taking note of our presence, Kyosuke walked towards us.
バンドをしよ
Wait, I thought we were doing baseball. We're doing a band now? We're doing everything?
う。バンド名はリトルバスターズだ。
ちょっと待って。バンドもするの？うん。バンドもするんですか？Masato and I fell down together.
待て、野球じゃなかったのか？
ねえ、野球じゃなかったのか？
そうだったか？ああ、悪い。そうだったな。野球だ。今読んでた漫画がバンドものだったから感化されちまったぜ。
You got influence. He gets influenced so easily.
お前、なんでもいいんだろ。
んなことはねえよ。野球だよ。安心しろ、リン。
He patted her head, but it seemed to annoy her.
で、やっぱケンゴはいないのか？
He's busy with his club stuff.
まあいい。そのうちあいつも分かってくれるさ。
Oh, another Kyosuke back sprite. We love Kyosuke backsprite.png. Understand what? We exchanged glances as Kyosuke strode into the corridor.
ほら、お前ら行くぞ。
Not even turning around, he just kept walking. このKyosukeのね、後ろ姿いいですよね。Hey, where are you going?
部室。
We arrived at the baseball club room. Without any hesitation, Kyosuke opened the door and stepped inside. The interior had not been cleaned in a while. Frankly, it was a mess. What an awful state.
一応2年の部員は何人かいるらしいが、何やらゴタゴタがあったそうで、新入部員がいないらしい。で、連中の留守のこの期間、使わしてもらおうというわけだ。
I'm surprised the baseball club isn't doing well, despite how, like, big baseball is in Japan. Oh.
早い話が乗っ取るってわけだな。
You simply hijacked it. Just for a while.
とりあえず掃除でもして、チーム結成祝いだ。
Yay! Phew, almost okay, I guess.
ま、いいだろ。
ところで人が減ってないか？
If you mean Rinch, he handed me the mop and went to a room.
なんだと？
How did baseball get so huge in Japan? I don't know. It's like this whole culture. Mm-hmm.
お前、なんで止めねえんだよ！3人で野球ができるかよ！
Baseball is like a lifestyle over there. I don't know. Like people are very, very passionate about it. Mm-hmm. She had absolutely no interest in it. Besides, 4 people isn't enough either. Also, Jun Maeda loves his baseball as well.
どうすんだよ、京介。
俺を見くびるな。
なんだよ、さすがだな。打つ手があんのか？
It's not a Jun Maeda work without a baseball scene. And in Little Busters, he just straight up gives them a baseball team. So we get a lot of baseball scenes.
3人でやる。
3-person baseball?
ええ！
3人で野球? We started fielding practice. Masato's gone as well.
俺を見くびるな。2人でやる。
2-person baseball! え？ 2人で野球. We ended up training until late.
なんだ？
お前ら。なんで就職活動で忙しい俺が一番一生懸命なんだよ。
Kyosuke's too serious about everything.
いや、そんな一方的にキレられても。
力を見習え。俺のノックを受け続けて見ろ、泥だらけだ。
それはなんだ？哀れめばいいのか？
Should we pity him?
2人が発案者なんだから続けるのは結構だが、部活で忙しい人間まで巻き込んでもらいたくないな。
なんだよてめえ。部活もやってねえ筋肉バカは暇だろうから球拾いがお似合いだったか？
Sometimes I really want to pay you for your amazing comebacks, Masato. Yeah, Masato's something.
ありがとうよ。
こいつバカだ！
We're gonna watch Masato as if she discovered a new species of animal. Yeah, Masato's built different. He comes from a timeline where, you know, Earth and Mars had a war in like 1850, whatever. So, you know, yeah, that explains it.
そもそもどうして野球なんだ？
Can go ask Kyosuke.
そうか。それを言ってなかったな。
Yeah, why baseball?
ちなみに何も聞いていない。
俺はここんとこずっと就職活動に奔走してるけどさ、ふと何やってるんだろうって
I'm learning.
思う時がある。これからサラリーマンとしてアクセク働いていくんだろうな。それだけはわかる。
Salaryman is highlighted. Sarariman. What is a salaryman? Japanese term that refers to salaried, low-level, white-collar workers. The term is sometimes used derogatorily and is associated with long working hours and lack of individuality. Thank you, Busterpedia. Very cool.
でも、それはなんだか流されてるなという気がしたんだ。周りがそうし始めてるから、自分もなんとなくそうしようってだけだ。
Salaryman, derogatory.
そこには自分がいない。自分自身というものがない。体だけあっても、中身は空っぽの人形のようじゃないか。そうは思わないか。
Kyosuke is like, I don't want to become a salaryman. サラリーマンになりたくないよね。そうや。京介くん。
まあ、なんとなくはわかるが。
だから、俺は俺であり、そして俺がここにいることを証明し続けるため。
Yeah, they're definitely making commentary. Like, once you're salaryman, you lose all individuality, you know?
野球をやることにした。
So yeah, baseball.
ありゃ？途中まで理解できていたつもりなのに、最後の部分だけ理解できなかったぞ。
ああ、奇遇だな。俺もよく似た感想だ。
悪いが京介、最後の部分だけもう一度言ってみてくれないか。
俺は俺であり続けるため、野球をする。
野球をする。Masato pondered while Tappy's
そこ
temple.
でどうして野球が？
He asked the ultimate question.
考えてもみろよ。就職活動中に野球をしようなんて誰が考えるんだ。
Yeah, Yuki's priorities are money. Money, money, money. He was min-maxing, you know?
もう、そりゃ。
しかも人数集めてさ、就職活動中じゃなくても、なかなかそんな気にはならない。
Well, you know. It doesn't normally happen. True.
なれるか？
いや、まあ、なれないが。
だろ？だからこそ、俺は野球をすることにしたんだ。
I don't get it. What's with this persuasive power? You know, the reasoning doesn't matter. The reasoning doesn't matter. Kyosuke says he chose baseball, you know? And it's like everyone has to agree now. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. That adds up. There's no way we can escape his eloquence, you know? This is the power of Ikemen, exactly. He can say anything and it'll sound good. He's got that riz.
だとしてもだ。
Masato challenged him.
それじゃあ、俺たちは単なる巻き添えじゃねえか。
いや、お前たちも同じだろ。試験勉強や課題に追われる日々の中で、 野球をするなんて思いもしなかったはずだ。それ、
いや、でも野球なら普通に体育の時間にやってるんだが。
Oh, they do?
試験勉強や課題に追われる日々の中で、野球をするなんて思いもしなかったはずだ。それはお前が、今さっき同意しただろ。授業のような主体性のないものでやったとして、何の意味がある？自らの意志で、投げて走って打ち喚起する。そのことに意味がある。
He's searching for
違うか？
meaning. No one could open their mouth. Except for him.
俺は
Let him preach, you know. Kengo got up from his chair.
自らの意志で剣を振るっている。ではな。
Oh, Kengo's like, sorry, I already got kendo. You know, I don't need baseball. He turned his back on us and left the cafeteria. Drama! Someone doesn't want to partake in baseball. Heretic! Is this heresy? Kengo!
放っておけリキ。
Ikemen could convince me to walk off a cliff if they did a dreamy looking into a book under a sunset in the classroom while the breeze blows his hair on the curtains. Yeah. I know, right?
あいつも理解してくれる日が来るさ。
Someday.
いや、俺たちですら全く理解してないんだが。
ありゃ、そうなの？リキは？
Kyosuke gave me a penetrating look. Ah, yes. Penetrate my eyes, Kyosuke. There's just no way you can say no to those eyes. His gaze is so penetrating. The Ikemen gaze. When I think back, the reason it came to this was because my heart and Kyosuke's had resonated. However, I never have thought we would start playing baseball. I'm in, since I was the one who said we should do something in the first place.
リキは単純だからな。
What? What are you trying to say?
利用されてる。京介の。
I love this. Oh, that's so cute. Nico community. You can see his paw pads. His toe beans.
京介の暇つぶしに。
No, he must be busy. However, I believed in Kyosuke since it was him. It could just be that I want to forget about studying and play around with him. Of course, I didn't want to think of myself as being so indolent, but
みんなバカだ。
Rin just calls everyone stupid.
ああ、どうせバカさ。
Unfazed by her words, Kyosuke began eating his dinner.
たく、誰のせいだよ。
After we had returned to our room, Masato grumbled, lying on his bed. I never thought Kyosuke would choose baseball.
予想つかないことを追っ始めるのがあいつなんだよ。それぐらい予想しろ。
It's unexpected because it's impossible to predict.
俺は強くなることにしか興味ねえんだよ。野球なんてスポーティーなスポーツやってられるかよ。
Sporty na sportsu. Does it not make you strong? Build that arm muscle? What's a non-sporty sport? An athletic sport or something? Why don't you look into something like the hammer throw?
なんだよ。その筋肉はせいぜい球を遠くに飛ばすことぐらいしか脳がなさそうですね。とでも言いたげだな。ああ
No, I wasn't thinking that at all. What amazing comebacks. I was about to pay him. Masato got up and stepped down from his bed. He tried to go straight out of the room, but I called out to stop him. Where are you going?
走ってくる。
Have you finished today's homework? There's no way he finished.
なんだっけ
He doesn't even know what it is. 3 subjects. You forgot about all of them?
いつもの頼む。
How impudent can you get asking me to do it again?
少し筋肉やるから。
What does that even mean? No thanks, and you can't.
ち。
He clicked his tongue and took a notebook from his desk, seating himself in front of the low table at the center of the room. Nice. We got him to do his homework. You're gonna copy my answers, aren't you? Oh no.
こっちの方が集中できんだよ。
Then I'll use my desk.
なんだとてめえ。この筋肉を目の前に勉強なんて暑苦しくてやってられませんってかよ。
No, I wasn't thinking that at all. He takes things so personally. He always thinks it's about his muscles. Amazing, Masato. I never imagined you would interpret it like that.
じゃあこっちでしろよ。でねえとこのちゃぶ台どけて、アブシリーズ揃えに入るぞ。
You can tell Riki loves Masato. Masato-kun のこと大好きだね, Riki. That would be a horrible sight. I can't let it happen. So I ended up using a table.
お。
You totally copied my notebook, right?
よ、
Suddenly the door opened and Kyosuke appeared.
なんだよ、また野球のお誘いか。
いや違う。今日出た課題で厄介なのがあるんだよ。助けてくれ。
He let himself in uninvited.
なんで2年の俺たちに相談してくんだよ。
何をさせたいのかよくわからないが、偉人の言葉を集めろって課題でさ。
Great people. When the teacher said that, I think they meant like maybe this is where you should actually like look into like, you know, the famous historical stuff. I don't know about asking your friends. You mean aphorisms?
そうそう、それそれ。
猫も棒から落ちる。
That's a proverb and you miraculously got it wrong. If you're serious about it, why not go to the library?
いや、真面目にやる気がないからここに来たんだよ。お前らが口にした言葉から探す。
I'm not serious. I'm here. He's so based.
で、さっきのもらい。
I think you might get some points docked off for that one.
今ここに新しい名言が生まれた。
What is this? What is this? What is this? Even cats fall from poles. Inohara Masato. 猫も棒から落ちる。
これ、明日授業で発表するから。
Inohara Masato. What does that mean? Oh my god, it's Hope Core. Shouldn't he be happy? ここは喜ぶところだよね。Why is he like this? Your idiocy will be exposed.
待て、俺だけに標的を絞るな。あいつらも呼ぶ。
Masato took out his cell phone and called the rest of the group. Misery loves company. Few minutes later, we had our regular lineup.
私も課題ある。
ここでやればいいだろ
なんでこんな小汚い男子の部屋でせにゃならんのだ。
小汚い男子の部屋。
う。てめえ、先入観で物を言うなよ。見ての通り掃除は行き届いてるぜ。
Yeah,
リキが
Riki
力入れてんだぜ。
best waifu. Riki best girl. He does the cleaning. 偉い, Riki. Why is he like this? Average Masato moment. Yeah.
それもらい。
え？
今ここに新しい名言が生まれた。
Oh. Wait, what was the quote? Riki is putting in some power. Masato, this is so specific to Riki, though. I gotta say, this VN has a good sense of humor.
てめえ
I、want to hear it again.
先入観で物を言うなよ。見ての通り掃除は行き届いてるぜ。力が力入れてんだぜ。
RikiがRiki入れてるんだぜ。なるほど。So it was kind of like a pun. Masato, that's a good pun. ダジャレ、いいね。Masato、もしかして頭いいとか。Wait, what if Masato's actually pretty smart? Little Busters is like peak key in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of people say this is their favorite key visual novel. Honestly, that was cold. Samu.
くだらない。俺は行くぞ。
Kengo's so funny. He always shows up when they call for him, but then he's like, goodbye, I'm out.
待てよ、てめえ。また逃げんのかよ。
Like, why does he come in the first place? そう、日本のダジャレですね。よ。
なんだ、夕べの続きでもしようってのか？凛にすら勝てなかった男が。
てめえ、見てたのかよ。
噂に聞いただけだ。
あれは武器がうなぎパイになったせいだよ。
もしそうだったとしても、いくらでも手はあったはずだ。違うか？
Is that true? With an eel pie? うなぎパイで、どうだろう Accidental intelligence. Yeah. He's creative.
何言ってんだよ、てめえ。
つまり、お前の方が逆にうなぎパイに食われたということさ。
お、それいいな。
しまった。
His face. Wait.
つまり、お前の方が逆にうなぎパイに食われたということさ。
Is that good?
ここにまた新しい名言が生まれた。
You were eaten by the eel pie instead, Miyazawa Kingo. There is no way they're presenting this in class tomorrow.
不覚だ。この俺がそんなわけのわからん言葉を後世に残すことになろうとは。
I'm sorry, Kengo. This is going down in the history books. I wonder, what will future generations think when they read that? Yeah, I know.
調子に乗ってハメを外しすぎだ、バカ。
お前らうっさい、もっと静かにしろ。
てめえ一人で課題ばっかし進めやがって、少しはハメ外せよ。京介もひいきすんなよ。凛からも絞り取れよ、名言をよ。
I think it's entirely the result of your own actions.
くっそ、自爆ってことかよ。こうなったらマジで名言吐いて、あの子ちょっとイケてるじゃないってとこ見せてやる。
Alright, Masato. You can cook. Cook it up, Masato.
すでにそれが名言だな。
Is it? もうこれ、今年。I'll show her that I'm actually pretty cool. You know how to Masato. Yeah, this is gonna go down. Future generations are gonna see this one. I don't know if it's positive or negative, Masato, but these words are so like you. Masato らしい。確かに。
ありがとうよ。
He took it as a compliment.
こいつバカだ。
We need a Rin saying こいつバカだ. You know, we need a counter. We need a counter for that.
お、それももらいだ。
What year is Little Buster's from again? What an idiot! That's mean. Looking at an old friend, Inohara Masato. こいつバカだ. Yeah, she definitely says this a lot. Aww.
状況まで補足するな。
We need to credit Masato, you know?
マサトを見事に一言で表してるな。
バカって言ってるだけじゃねえか。
だからうっさい。うっさい。
もう用はないな。俺は戻るぞ。
Stab.
さあ、ちょぎ。
Masato couldn't get the words out of his mouth since Rin had thrust a mechanical pencil into his side. Ow! 痛っ!
また奥深い名言が生まれちまったな。
Here we go, guys. This is gonna be a big one. Shuggy! You know how Masato looking back at his life. I wonder what happened to make him that way.
興味深いの。
大役も乗っけておこう。
Was it an anime original? It didn't have a game, right? Unless? I brought you mayonnaise. Wait, why did they translate it? I don't get it. This is simple yet uplifting. I brought you mayonnaise.
しかも状況を見ろ。こいつ、マヨネーズを空に向けて差し出しているぞ。
Wow, he really is.
謎は深まるばかりだな。
てめえに脇腹刺されただけだよ。
そういや野球、
After we finally quieted down and resumed our homework, Kyosuke brought it up again.
来週末に試合するんでよろしく。
We immediately stopped moving our pencils and the room fell dead quiet. Took some time for his words to sink in.
いいか京介、
Masato broke the silence.
試合をするには足りないものがある。
なんだ。
そうか、わからないのか。そりゃ残りのメンバーと練習時間と練習道具とお前以外の人間のやる気と残りのメンバーだよ。
仲良いメンバーだよ。
こいつ残りのメンバーって2回言ったぞ。
I guess he did it on purpose. There must be some deep meaning to it.
意味なんてねえよ。ごめんなさいでした。
This is so
や
silly.
っぱバカだ。
Oh, 出た. There she goes. Calling him an idiot.
なんだとてめえ、触りまくってバカうつつぞ。
No, anything but that, please. Ram. Rin gave him a high kick and said,
そこんとこどうなんだ、京介。
Kingo took over Masato's role since he was standing still with his eyes rolled up to the whites.
練習道具はあるだろう。野球部の使えばいい。
残りのメンバーは
これから探すさ。
残り5人。見つかるかな。
I thought we needed only 4 more, but Kingo purposely counted himself out.
うわっ、痛っ。
With the assistance of a cat scratching him, Masato regained consciousness.
なーに、ちょっと来い。
Leaving the cat with Masato, she approached Kyosuke.
一つ頼まれてくれないか。
何を？
もちろん、メンバー集めだ。
そんなのできない。
まあ聞け。お前、これを耳につけろ。
Oh? He handed an earphone to her. It looked handmade. Eh? She put it on. What? Then he took out his cell phone and said hello into it. It's like a walkie-talkie thing? Rin was startled by something. Seemed like she'd heard his voice from the earphone.
感度良好。早速任務を命ずる。
Where did he get that thing? Mission start!
ミッションスタート。
Mission
イン
start!
を使って、女子生徒をリトルバスターズに勧誘せよ。
Yeah, we gotta get more girlies. Why female?
そりゃ、男ばっかじゃむさ苦しいからに決まってるだろ。
Yeah, we need more girlies in this team, you know? Rin's just like me, being friends with all the homies. But it's baseball we're talking about?
いいじゃねえか。それに、女がリン一人だと寂しいだろ。
I couldn't say any more.
こちらリン。女子寮に転入した。
The first half of the plot all has to do with assuring that Rin wasn't the only girl on the team. We gotta assemble our main heroines, you know? So that it's not only duders. Kosuke put his cell phone into hands-free mode and placed it on the table. We huddled around it. It's actually
Got it.
crazy how much, you know, dudes we've gotten for the past, like, beginning prologue portion of this VN.
いる。
I mean, I'm not complaining. I love the dudes.
知り合いか。
知ってるけど、よくは知らない。
She probably meant that all she knows is her face.
どうすればいい？
もちろん勧誘。
Yo, do you wanna play some baseball? Yeah, you're right. Riki's best girl. We don't need more herons. We've got Riki.
なんて言えばいいかわからない。
まずは挨拶しろ。
Riki is one of the girlies. True, true.
おはようございますか。
Ohayo gozaimasu. It's not morning now. I think Rin need some training on social skills. Just a bit. Just like very basic ones, you know?
なるほど。最近の女子は確かに午後からでもその日初めて会うならおはようございますと言うらしいな。
No way! ほんま Really?
でも、おはようございますなんてはっきり言うやつはいないだろう。クロートっぽく、ここは、おやすじゃないか？
Ah, Masato's so right. Gotta use slang. Be hip with the kids. That is certainly very professional-ish, but what kind of profession?
ちょっと待て。俺は大変なことに今気づいた。
I'm sure it's not important. 大変ではないと思う。ツッコミ。
オリバーソースって早口で言ってみろ。これ、おはようございますって聞こえねえか？
Who's Oliver and what is his sauce? I wonder. I knew it was of little importance.
それでいいのか？
Oh, here we go. 出たぞ。セブ。Okay, go ahead or no, wait a minute. I don't see what's wrong with just letting you do it. It'd be funny. Oh, I'd say go ahead. Okay, let's let her go ahead. What will
了
happen?
解。
Wow.
リバソー。
She said Oliver sauce. She really said it.
何よ？
No wonder she failed to
リ
catch
バ
it.
ソー。
Oliver sauce. She repeated. Oh my god.
こちら D。任務失敗。
She got Oliver sauced. Oh my god.
相手は素人だったか。
どういう状況? I don't think that was a problem. What are we gonna do now?
あら、夏目さん。新しい遊び？
Hey, yo, I think I know this voice. これは知ってる声かな? We heard a new voice.
オリバソー。
Oliver sauce. She's still saying
あ
it.
なたね。筋肉バカや。剣道部の部屋沢さんと親しいからって調子に乗ってるんじゃなくて？
さ。うわー, the air is getting heavy there.
俺が筋肉バカだと？で、こっちは宮沢さん？
不服か？妥当なところだろ
リン、実は宮沢の方がバカで、この前服着たまま風呂に入ってたと言え。
What? He did?
実は宮沢の方がバカで、この前服着たまま風呂に入ってた。なんでって？
That was like pouring oil into fire.
それはあなたなりの陰口？
Her voice was shaking with fury.
まずいな。リ、退却だ。
This isn't going so well, guys.
服をつかまれているのでできない。
Oh, she's locked in. Wow, she's in
う。
trouble.
助けに行くか？
No, it'd be even worse if they found us in the girls' dorm.
離せこのバカ！バカ？
Uh-oh.
お前の方がバカだ！
Uh-oh, cat fight time.
リンが切れた。
Oh boy. What is happening?
ソフトボール部次期キャプテン候補のこの私笹瀬川ささみに勝てると思って？
I love her. Sasami. Yeah, there she is. We love Ojo-sama characters. Oh my god, she has a fan club.
ささみ様には指一本触れさせません。
This is not fair. これフェアな戦いじゃなくない? It's 3v1. Her fangirl squad is here. Also, wait, this is really funny. We got the ponytail girl, right? Wait, let's see. I could pull out. ちょっと面白いぞ、これ. Wait, I don't even remember these girls. この子たち全然覚えてないな. Yeah, you know what's really funny? So, we got one ponytail here. Then I believe this girl has like sort of like twin tails, like a half twin. You know, she's got like little things on each side. And this girl has 3. Like, what do you call this? 포니테일 half twin. この髪型は何? What is this hairstyle? The triple something. What would you guys call this? The Triforce. Triforce. That's so silly. They did appear in the anime as well. Yeah, I just don't remember them. They must have been so minor, you know. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I dropped my thing. Yeah, it's from the famous PowerPoint stream. Fighto! Fighto! Nice! Rin is strong! Rin-chan 強い! Let's go, Rin-chan! Oh, she parried! Wow! What a gamer! Only gamers would know how to parry. Look at them, they're crying. They're almost dead. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Yeah! Oh no, oh no. Kill them. Yeah! Nice. Oh, that was a close one though. It was 3v1 though.
あら、意外にやりますのね。では、私自ら受けて立ちましょう。
Pressing that next line button with great skill. Yeah, I'm just that good. I didn't know it was RNG. Oh, but can I win this, guys? Can I win this? でも、ささせがささみ
なさい。
ささみ様には勝てるかな? Oh no, oh no, 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 she's strong, she's strong, she's strong. やばいぞ。ちょっと待って。やばいぞ。これはちょっと負けるかも。No, she avoided my damage.
よし。
Her stats are double mine. You're right. これはやばいな。I can't believe Little Busters was a fighting game.
ミスった。
リトルバスターズ格ゲーだったのね。知らなかった。I think we're gonna die. Does this even matter to the story? Should have saved first? I thought I didn't even know these things were RNG. I also don't know if they affect the story. Maybe just for achievements? Really doesn't?
答えありませんわね。
あー、死んだ。Oh no, the お嬢様 beat me up. What
ず
will
っ
I
と
ever
こんなもの
do?
ですわ。
ですわ。
さすがはささみ様。華麗でございました。
お
行きますわよ。
The fight scenes don't affect the story by too much, but the baseball stuff does. Oh, damn. This is the first fight I lost. 初めて負けた。今の。Wait, wasn't that different from the original mission?
どれも等しくミッションさ。
I'm sure I'm just getting tricked. And so the night went on. Do you want to turn on the battle sequence? Turning it off will not hinder the story progression. Oh, what do you guys think? I mean, it makes me wonder, why is it a thing? In the first place? Just for funsies? Oh, keep it on? Keep it on? Okay, okay, okay. It can be pretty funny? Okay, okay, okay. Alright, keep it on. Alright, May 15th. Needing some water.
ウィス。
おう
Morning. All the usual suspects were gathering in the cafeteria.
ゆうべは疲れたな。
I guess it was the worst for Rin.
遅くなった。
Oh, I forgot to read that. At that instant, Rin scurried with her tray. She slid into her seat.
早く食わないと間に合わないぞ、リン。
俺の筋力に物を言わせて口の中に一気に詰め込むという手もあるが、どうする？
That's kind of gross.
アホなこと聞くな。バカが映る。
いや待て、もし筋力も映るとしたらそれは魅力的じゃねえか？
Maybe Masato is a Martian. Masato, 実は火星人かもしれない。
うっさい黙れ。
She dismissed him brutally and placed her hands together in thanks.
いただきます。
She suddenly made an abrupt movement.
どうした？
Oh no. Oh! The thing flying in front of Rin looked more like a tiny louse rather than a fly.
向こう行け。
Rin waved her hands in the air, but the louse kept flying through the gaps in her hands.
リン、どいたろ
Masato seems like an actual meathead. We need to get him scanned, you know? Check what's in that brain of his. Rin pulled herself back and waited motionless. Kengo held his chopsticks, searching for an opportunity to make his move. お姉さんキャラ好きです。With one swift movement, Kengo intercepted the louse in midair and kept it in his hold. Everyone exclaimed in astonishment, standing up from their seats and applauding.
そのまま離せよ。
Wait, did he catch it with his chopsticks? That's crazy. Freaking Karate Kid moment. Oh. 箸で捕まえるのはすごいね。Masato demanded with a sharp look on his face.
ん
With a condescending smirk on his face, Kengo released his hold on the captain. Once again, the louse began merrily flying around.
見えた。おら
He's gonna punch it to death. He thrust out his fist. Ew! The louse sank into Kengo's bowl of miso soup. Ew! Kengo の味噌汁に入っちゃった。
やんのかこら！
Huh, Masato, why are you the one getting angry? なぜMasatoが怒る？
やってやろうじゃないか。
This reminds me of when I managed to catch a fly with my chopsticks when I was eating ramen. Are you serious? People actually are able to do that? I thought it was like just like an anime thing. Or like, you know, it's like a fictional thing. That's crazy. I don't know how y'all do it.
待て待て。
Wait, oh no, he's intercepting the fight.
悪いが、この勝負お預けだ。
な
Why?
ぜ？
なんで？
遅刻する。
Kyosuke pointed at his watch. They're not delinquent enough to be late. Oh, そこまで不良じゃないのか? Without any of us noticing, everyone else had already left. That's so funny.
やばいな。間に合わない。
くそ、誰のせいだよ。
お前だ、お前。
お前だ、お前。Thanks to you, we're all going to be late now.
お前たち同じクラスなんだから、リンだけ先に行かせて代返させればいいじゃないか。
What would she say, though? And how are we supposed to get her there before us?
マサトとケンゴが協力すれば簡単なことだ。二人向かい合って手を組め。
なんでこいつなんかと。
お前たちのせいなんだから。ほら、協力しろ。時間がないぞ。リンは二人の力を借りて、3階まで一気にジャンプする。
She's gonna jump?
は
Let them cook. Let them cook.
大丈夫だ。お前の身体能力だ。で、窓をくぐると、すぐそこは教室ってわけだ。
つまりショートカットってわけか。
Is this even possible?
チェ、迷ってる暇はないようだぜ。行くぜ、ケンゴの先生よ。
やむを得まい。
There's no other way. No, I'm sure there's plenty of other ways. Huh? Are you serious? 正気か? The two stood right under the window and put their hands together.
お前は危険だ。どいてろ。
Rin put down the cow which had been clinging onto her.
ここか
Placing her feet on their locked hands, she held onto the shoulders for balance. This is so dangerous! Avanai! It seemed like they were ready to go.
スタート。
Oh god.
リンをうまく3階の教室へ投げ入れろ。
What is this? Why am I getting mini games? Please get your timing right and click when the 2 power gauges are sufficiently filled. So does it have to be super high? Maybe? Bro. Mini game 出たぞ。Old games are wild, yeah. The mini game out of nowhere.
手加減は無用だ。
Oh god, no, that's so bad. ケンゴの方はまあまあかな。もうちょっと待った方がよかったかも。Alright, here we go.
せーの
I think I killed Rin.
いくぜ
Rin ちゃん大丈夫か？
ーおら
Oh, there she goes! Rin blasting off into space. Whoosh! Rin flew up in the
ー
air.
ダメだ。全然弱いぜ。
Rin が死んだ. Okay, we can try it again.
駆け上がれ。
Though we heard her say impossible, she managed to close the distance by kicking off the wall twice. That's crazy.
その調子だ。行け。
But she still fell in the end. Oh, we killed her. We killed Rin. Kyosuke saved her from falling to the ground. I should have saved. Save us, I wanted to pass the mission. No, mission failed.
垂直の壁を駆け上がれるか
Kyosuke was scolded by Rin afterwards. The Nyakama slippers are talking. During a short break between classes, Masato do something to me. What's this all of a sudden?
前借りてた4文字熟語辞典。
Seriously, you didn't have to return it to me so suddenly. Huh? What's it doing in a plastic bag? Actually, it was also wrapped so heavily in duct tape that I couldn't take it out.
さて、次の時間は遠刻だな。予習をするか予習を。
Bum, 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 bum. Don't be so obvious, Masato. Besides, it's an English textbook you've got there. English class is already over. Come on, what do you do? Fess up.
そう疑心暗鬼になるなよ。
Doubt makes a mountain which faith can move. Ayo. Forget about the idiom dictionary. You don't have to try to be so eloquent. Just tell me already. He's showing off what he learned.
だな。単刀直入に言うなら、前代未聞だ。
That's a totally roundabout explanation.
以心伝心。
Let our souls do the talking? I'm not getting anything from yours. Out with it.
わかったよ。白状するよ。机の中に入れっぱなしにしといたらさ、いろんなものと混ざっちまってさ、ほら、食い物とか入ってるからさ、阿鼻共感な状態に、俺は右往左往。無我夢中に救出を試みたさ。だが、すでにブツは、絶対絶命。開き直って報復絶倒。
No, no, no.
というわけで返したぞ、リキ。
I don't really understand why you're so proud of Masato.
俺は借りた借りは必ず返すんだ。
I don't think that's really correct in this case. Geez, I'd rather you kept my belongings in the original state if you plan on returning them. Masato is crazy. No. The dictionary got so dirty. Well, it's not like this dictionary was that important to me. Yeah, that book is gone. Reminds me of when when I carried around my my books a while back, I also had I think like an open package of gummy candy that I was eating from. And they spilled in the bag at some point, right? And then I guess it was like summer and it was hot or something because the freaking candy bits melted when I left my bag in the car. And then they stuck to all my books. Yeah. So it just reminds me of that. That had happened a long time ago. I would only use it every now and then during the most boring classes just to kill time. It was noisy in the classroom. Hmm? I heard the door open.
あおはようおはよう。
Hayo. She also has interesting hairstyle. この子も面白い髪型だよね。Aw. Yeah, 2 side twin tails. I love her theme. Yeah, it's cute. It's bubbly. Girl made her way through my classmates. Morning, Saigusa-san. Person who entered the room was called Saigusa-san. Haruka Saigusa to be precise. She's in a different class than us. However, it seemed like she had a friend in here, and hence was regularly coming over. Why is it?
マサトくんもおはよう。
ああ、おはよ
え、マサト知って
う。あと
るんだ。
もうちょっとで予例だぞ。
No, books for school are so expensive. Yeah, so I kept using them even though they had candy stuck to it. It didn't look that good, but you know, I kept using it. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I wasn't gonna rebuy the books. I mean, some of the pages got stuck together, but I managed to, rip it apart. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh. So yeah, be careful with candy in your bags. That's a lesson. ねえ、四字熟語はたくさん出ましたね。日本人でも意味を理解するのに少しかかります。そう。聞いたことやつもあるんですけど、もう全部は知らない。ほとんど知らない。難しい。
または余計かな。
Late again? What do you mean?
今朝も遅刻なのさ。
いつも遅刻。If she's always late, then you could say she's never late. いつも遅刻してるなら遅刻ではないかもしれない。I wonder why everyone around me always looks so proud when they admit things like this. Riki is like lawful good.
ルイ友ってやつじゃねえのか？
Ruitomo. Well, she must have flocked to you then, Masato. If you keep being late like this, dorm head will find out about you.
もうつけられているから大丈夫大丈夫。
Carefree as ever, aren't you?
ところでね、リッキくん。
You know, that's good though. Just don't care, you know? Then nothing, you'll worry about nothing if you simply don't care. My pace だな。Emuri も my pace. Saigusa-san said after taking a glance at the classroom clock.
四文字熟語辞典持ってない？
Oh, uh-oh. Well, I do, but why do you ask? Masato returned it to me only a moment ago.
じゃあ貸してくれないかな。
It looks a bit awful, but, ちょっとマサトくんのせいですごいことになってるけど。どうしよう I wanna see a reaction. ちょっとリアクション見たいんだけど。What do we do? Do we lend it to her or don't lend it out? What do you guys think? みんなどう思う貸してあげる貸さないどっちLend? Okay, lend is funnier. Okay, let's lend it out. では貸します。I don't really mind, but...
ありがとう。じゃあね。
Uh-oh. Saigusa-san snatched a dictionary from my hands and darted out of the classroom before I had a chance to react. Oh, she didn't even check. What was that all about? I looked at the door Saigusa-san had just left through. Obviously, she was nowhere to be seen anymore. Her classroom's in a completely different area from ours. Could she even make it to her next class on time? The classroom door opened, and this time it was a teacher entering.
ああ、席につけ。出席取るぞ。
Took out a textbook and my loose leaf notepad from my desk. After that, I wondered how many steps it took to get. Oh, what the? Sorry! 間違えてクリックしちゃった。Oh, how many steps it took to get to Saigusa-san's classroom from here. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen with that. どうなるんだろう一体、Saigusa-sanと It's lunchtime. We gather in the cafeteria as always.
これ食ったらメンバー探しだぞ。試合の日程も決まってるんだ。とっとと集めて練習を始めないと、結束も何もあったもんじゃない。
それ以前にいろんなものがない気がするが。
午後からはバラバラになってメンバー探しをしてもらう。随時状況は携帯で報告するように。探す場所がかぶったら効率悪いだろ。次はどこどこって報告してこい。
そんな車掌風に言う必要なんてねえだろうが。
いいな。ある。
ないはずなのに、こいつ言い切りやがった。
Next stop is the third floor. The third floor. Saying it like a train conductor in Japan. This is pretty embarrassing. Isn't it weird to assume the role of a train conductor in this one-man play?
リンと被る可能性がある。リンの報告を待つ。
次は校長室。
I heard Rin saying this foolish stuff.
扉開きます。
出た。
白線の内側までお下がりください。
There we go. The Japanese train announcement sounds. 扉開きます。
OK。大丈夫だ、リキ。3階行ってくれ。
This roleplay is so silly. Roger. I turn towards the stairs. I reached the landing on the third floor. I've just spotted a familiar face. Oh, who is it? Dare? She's in the same class as me, Kamikita-san. Should I ask her about the baseball match? Kamikita-san seems like a cheerful girl. During breaks, she's always happily chatting with the girls around her. Although she's rarely the center of attention, if one looked around in a classroom, they'd always find this ever-smiling girl chatting merrily with someone. With that said, there's no way I could imagine her playing baseball. Kamikita-san, 誰だっけ? Who's Kamikita again? But at this rate, Rin will be the only girl on the team. What should I do? Well, I was thinking Kamikita-san climbed the stairs past the third floor. They have to say it in English now since the train said it in English too. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah. Next stop is Tokyo Station. Tokyo Station. You know, something like that. I should probably just call out to her for starters. Well, it's obvious she turned me down. I followed her up the stairs. While climbing up to the fourth floor, I'd somehow lost sight of her. I returned to the stairs. Speaking of other ways out of here, this is the only way. Oh, it's closed off though. The stairs leading to the roof. Did she go up there? With doubts running through my mind, I stepped over the bar on the stairs to the roof. This place mustn't have been cleaned in a while. There were unused desks and chairs stacked in every corner, all covered with dust. I worked my way towards the roof and soon faced a heavy-looking steel door. That end? Ah, yes, the secret area in every single Japanese, anime or game. It is the roof. Of course, I hadn't seen Kamikita-san on my way here. This isn't some mystery novel. How in the world did she get out of here? The answer was unexpectedly simple. The window was open. Not only that, there was a chair right beside the window that was meant to be used as a foothold. And there was also a screwdriver and a wooden screw lying down on the window frame. Seems like that screw's purpose was to prevent the window from being open. Looks like I can get out with this. これで外に出られる. As soon as I leaned out from the window, I could feel the breeze blowing in my face. Perhaps because nothing was in its way there, the wind seemed stronger on the roof than down on the ground. Is this really okay? Suddenly felt a bit uneasy. Well, I'll just go take a look. If Kamikita-san isn't there, I'll go back. Wait, is Kamikita-san Komari? Komari-chan kara, moshikashite. I slid through the window and placed my feet on the concrete floor of the roof. My feet made a dry sound as they hit the ground, and at the same time, I heard a rustling sound, and a pop, scurrying movements. Then bang! What? Sounded somehow really lively out here. What was that? I followed it in the direction the sounds had come from. And there she was, Kamikita-san. She had tried to hide herself, and while doing so, she hit her head. Kamikita-san?
ごめんなさい。
Komari! だよね. I think her name was Komari. She made quite the impression on me when I watched anime. Just because she has a very unique way of speaking, I think. Aw. Yeah, she like elongates her sentences. Sort of thing. Still holding her head, she was apologizing with all her might.
別にいつも出てるわけじゃなくて、今日はたまたまで。あ、そう。気がつくとここにいたんです。
Well, maybe not elongating. That's not the right word. Yeah, she's just an airhead. She gives off massive airhead energy.
世の中には不思議なことがいっぱいありまして、きっとこれもそうなんです。お菓子とか空から降ってきました。
She says the weirdest things too. そう、この子ね、ちょっと変わってるんだよね。まあみんなちょっと変わってるけど。that's not it. 人気ヒロインですね。可愛いよね、こまりちゃん。She is cute. I was hoping she'd calm down, for starters. Did she mistake me for a teacher or something? I let out a heavy sigh and inspected my surroundings. There was a bag of chips on the ground and its contents were scattered all over the place. That sound I heard before must have been the sound of the bags of chips being torn. I tried to continue the dialogue for now. Kamikita-san, what are you doing in a place like this? I interrupted the frantic Kamikita-san, who was still apologizing for some reason.
直江くん
She knows my name! She finally realized. Yeah, that's me. Seemed like she remembered my name and my voice. Somehow, I'm relieved she's talking to me directly now.
は生活指導の先生で、直江くんの声真似してるとかじゃなくて
Why would you say that? Well, he might have that kind of talent, but I'm not him.
なんだ
I am the skinwalker. I have come here to arrest you, Komari-chan. She sighed in relief. Good. While trying to lift her head, she hammered the back of her head against a pipe on the water tank above. Ouch!
2回目
So clumsy. Ochokochoi no Komari-chan. Seems like she had hit her head like that earlier. You okay?
あんまり大丈夫じゃない。大丈夫じゃない。
Oh, wait, don't cry, Kamikita-san.
泣かない。
Somehow, she seems like a restless person.
とりあえず出るから、ちょっと待って。
Sure, please do so. She struggled for a while, trying to crawl out from underneath the water tank.
あれ
I can't remember who else, in terms of like well-known characters, who else has her voice actress voice, because her voice is very recognizable. It's got that like nasally sound to it. What is it?
困りました。出られません。
Oh no! She struggled wildly but didn't budge an inch.
ごめん、引っ張って。
Well, if you ask, I grabbed both of her arms and tried to pull her out, but she still wouldn't move any further. She definitely must be stuck on something. Just as I raised my head to look, I noticed that her skirt was lifted up and half of her printed underwear was clearly visible. Panty shot! Do we get it? An anteater? Did they remove the CG? No, maybe it's an armadillo. Wait, what am I even looking at? Kamikita-san?
どうしたの
I think your skirt might be caught on something.
ああ、そっか。
Kamikita-san slid her hand under the water tank, rummaging for something.
直江くん、
Yes?
アリクイ
She knows. So it's an anteater after all. Arikui.
見られた。
Oh no! Don't worry. I only saw half of it. Look, I couldn't even figure out whether it was an armadillo or an anteater. Yeah, this was my angle. これしか見えなかったので。Yeah.
全部も見られた。
On the verge of crying, she managed to release her skirt and crawled out from under the water tank.
出られた。
Kamikita-san stood up and started brushing the dust from her uniform. It looks like an anteater. Yeah, I think so too. Startled, Kamikita-san took a step back and fixed her gaze on me. Several seconds passed like this.
どうしよう。もう嫁もらえない。
Also, that reaction was so delayed. Reaction遅いぞ. No, it's not like you were going to get one to begin with. Wait. Ricky, what does that mean? Listen, you don't have to worry about it. I think you'll be okay.
あ、うん。大丈夫。かな。
Yeah, probably. What exactly will be okay was beyond me.
じゃあ、頑張っていいお嫁さんもらうよ。
Or, yeah, good luck with that. Ganbatte. And just like that, the impossible dream of one girl was born. Don't say it's impossible!
じゃあ、見なかったことにしよう。
Yeah, you saw nothing. She said, pointing to me. Okay. Kawaii. Ah, okay. She can do it. Yeah. Someone would love to have a clumsy waifu, right? Oh.
見られなかったことにしよう。
Clumsy, cute waifu. This time she pointed at herself.
これで万事解決だね。
That settles nothing, but if she's convinced of it herself, I should just leave it at that. Yeah, we saw nothing, chat. I mean, we literally saw nothing. They showed us nothing. いや、全年齢版では本当に何も見えなかったからね。Yeah, this all ages version? Yeah, I really didn't see anything.
ああ、でも、直江くんだよね。
As you can see.
なんでこんなとこに来たの？
Well, it's not like there was any special reason for it. Yo, you want to play some baseball?
何もないのにこんなところに来たの？
野球やらないか? Seems like they did remove these kinds of scenes in the Perfect Edition, even in the original JP one. Wow.
直江くん、思ったより変わったことする人なんだね。
Wow, to be told that by her. I retorted.
私は普通だよ。
Oh, did I forget to read that? But Kamikita-san, you're a bit strange too. 変わってるよね, Kamikita-san. She said with a smile. I don't think a normal person would come up to the roof and crawl under a water tank.
潜り込んだのは慌ててたからだ。
Kamikita-san took a seat near the water tank.
直江くん、好きな場所ってある？
Favorite place? Golden Time. This is where Golden Time takes place, guys. Eh? A favorite place?
なんとなく足を運んじゃうようなところ。そこにいると、すごく落ち着いちゃうような場所。
Bed. For me, it would be my bed. Love my bed. Asking that so suddenly.
私、ここベストプレイス。
Best place. 言い方面白い. I like how she said best place, but like best place. She said, pointing at her feet.
好きなところだから、ここに来るの。ほら、すごく普通。
Yeah, it's very normal. Well, you might have a point. Favorite place you often end up going to, somewhere you can feel at ease. For me, it's probably where my friends are. My friends are there, any place can become my favorite place, I think. Except I can't really feel at ease in such a place.
いいね、そういうの。ここは、どう？
Kamikita-san ran her eyes across the scenery beyond the fence. I followed her example and took in the scenery. I can see the whole town from here. Yeah, I think it's a great place.
気に入ってもらえてよかった。自分の好きなとこ、他の人に好きって言ってもらえたら、結構嬉しいよね。でもね、ここがあんまり知られちゃうと、 ても危険。
Guys, she's a gatekeeper. She's a gatekeeper. Just like girl boss gatekeep.
だからここは内緒なのです。
Okay, I'm fine with that.
これであなたも共犯者。
Why? Is it that serious?
怒られちゃうからね。ここ。あ、一人で出るときはドライバー持ってこないと窓開かないよ。
Imagine to get locked up here. ここでね。で、ここから出られなくなったら困るよね。She was probably talking about that screwdriver I had seen earlier on the windowsill. She even went so far as to prepare for this reason since she likes this place. How should I put it? She might be a more audacious person than she appears in the surface.
直江隊員、まだ3階にいるのか。
Naoe Tai. Squadsman Naoe. At that instant, I heard Kyosuke's voice coming from the cell phone. Ah, next stop is... Wait, my being here is a secret, so... Next stop is top floor. Top floor. Flustered, I answered the cell phone.
4階か。了解。
Alright, at least I didn't lie. Oh crap, I completely forgot and said it in public. This is beyond embarrassing. He's talking to the aliens.
やっぱり直江くんってちょっと変な人だね。
Hazuiこれは. This time I couldn't deny it. This is an embarrassing moment. Oh, CG! Kamikita-san sat on a concrete ledge surrounding herself with sweets. Kawaii.
じゃあ、せっかく来たから薄塩でもどうぞ。
Have some potato chips. Now, why is potato chips underlined? Usushio. Lightly salted potato chips. A type of flavoring that has a tiny amount of salt added, typically associated with potato chips. Oh, now this is making me want potato chips. Thank you, Busterpedia. Very cool. You know, the food lore is very important. They have to explain every single food they eat. Okay. Thank you.
お茶とチョコパイもありますよ。
Choco pie. Sweet and salty. With a smile on her face, she began producing snacks from her bag one by one. Ah, yeah. We find Yoichi was holding quite a pile of goodies.
私はワッフル食べよっと。
いいな. I want waffle. Waffle moment. Ah, she's so cute. I'm gonna take a screenshot. She unwrapped it and started shoving it into her mouth. これ飯テロだよ. 飯テロ.
直江くんにもお裾分け。
優しい. She's so nice. Thank you, but I'm stuffed already. You know, I just finished my lunch.
もう何にも入らないくらいお腹いっぱい？
おやつは別腹だよ. Snacks go in a different stomach, you know? No, probably not quite that much.
じゃあ、あれだよ。5ですよ。
Go. She pointed the biscuit at me firmly.
食べてっちゃいなよ、You.
She has such an interesting way of speaking. You. I don't quite follow, but okay, I'll give it a try.
風も気持ちいいし、今日も明日もいい天気。きっと。あるっていいよね。
Ah, yeah. Ricky's like, what is this convo? I spent the rest of my lunch break trying to keep up with her incoherent prattling. 面白い会話。会話の流れが全然見えないけど。可愛いから。ね。よし。We were supposed to meet up at the club room, and along the way I ran into Rin. How'd it go? The shake of her head told of zero success. Ah, geez, going through all the embarrassment for nothing. I wish he'd stop making us do such weird things.
次は、部室。
She seems like she's enjoying it. なんか楽しんでない、リン。Wow, Rin, are you actually enjoying that? After classes were over,
今からはなんだ？野球か？メンバー探しか？
everyone other than club members have already left. So, practice then?
んじゃまあ、とりあえずリン確保っと。あれ？いねえ。
He had stretched his arm out for Rin, but grabbed nothing except for hair. Air. A I'm reading everything wrong. I looked around in the classroom but couldn't see Rin anywhere.
リンのやつ逃げやがったか。
That would be scary if he grabbed, hair out of nowhere. Oh, I feel like we can let her be. We just met up with her. It's possible she might have gone there ahead of us.
そうだな。じゃあ俺たちも行くか。
Masato left the classroom shaking his giant back. Is he gonna leave his textbooks in class like that? While I was pondering this, the door on the opposite side opened with a loud sound. Saigusa-san? The person who entered the room was Saigusa-san. Making a lot of noise, she made her way towards me through the classroom, which only had us and 2 more classmates left inside. She handed something to me. Oh, it's that dictionary you borrowed this morning. Don't need it anymore? Oh! 辞書のこと忘れてた. I forgot about the dictionary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Upon closer inspection, she appeared to be holding it with just her index finger and thumb. I took the dictionary from her.
リキ君、言いたいことがあるんだけど。
She's here to voice her complaints. What is it?
リキ君の机見せて。
What? All of a sudden, she pushed me aside and peered into my desk. After that, she exclaimed while pointing with her finger.
整理整頓。
What's this out of the blue? You're not making any sense, Saigusa-san. I was urging her for an explanation. She groaned. While doing so, she twirled the longer of her pigtails with a finger.
リキ君バッチリ。
Don't point at people.
これを見てよこれ。
僕じゃない! Masato! It's not me, it's Masato! She said, nodding towards the dictionary. I can't. It's completely covered with duct tape.
いいから見て。
The cover of the dictionary was partly unwrapped, but not by much, just about a finger's length. You unwrapped it and took it out?
やっぱり知ってたんだリキ君。
We're just messing with her. Didn't know what? 何よ? Her choice of words made me hesitant to go any further. For some reason, I feel like I shouldn't unwrap it.
開けないとダメです。
I don't want to see Masato's dirt, she said with a serious look on her face. 一体全体、Masatoの机どんだけ汚れてるんだろう、中身。Yeah, how dirty is the inside of Masato's desk for this to happen, right? Man, I forgot how fun and great the soundtracks are in the VN. The soundtracks are so good! And there's so much variety, too. I hecking love it. Aw. Hello, Mr. J. Welcome. Playing Little Bosters. It was emitting a don't open no matter what kind of aura. It's the forbidden book. For some reason, I could sense a very sinister odor coming from it. Oh, God.
大丈夫。私も開けたから。
But why are you insisting on making me open it?
リキ君の辞典だから。
Anyhow, it seems like I have no other choice but to open it. Oh no, we're getting punished. I don't want to. I just don't.
開けないとダメ。
And why is that?
リキ君の辞典だからです。
Even if she says that with such an expressionless face. It can't be helped then. Okay. I couldn't really do it without firing myself up a bit. I began opening and was struck speechless. やばいぞこれ。何が入ってるの? What is in there? No one wants to know. I closed it again. This is pretty incredible. There was something red, white, and yellow. It was oozing out from it. Yaba. Red, white, and yellow. Ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard?
すごかったでしょう。
そんな風に言われても。It was unbelievable. How it looked and how it smelled as well.
それを授業中に広げた私の立場になってみて。周りから浴びせられる冷たい視線。まるでこの世とも思われないほどの。言うならば、腐敗ザ腐敗。
Sounds sort of serious. I tried to joke.
意識が負けちゃったよ私。 そしてグズグズになったページがばらまかれるのを想像してみて。
そんなに落ちた Wait. I didn't know it fell apart. Uah. I didn't want to imagine it.
机の中にジャムとかヨーグルトとかプリンとか隠してたでしょ。
ないないないマサト
机の中に入れていいのはプリントだけ。
It's Masato! The only thing you should put in their printouts. She asserted, extending a finger for emphasis. But it's really not my
ちゃん
fault.
と隣の友達の机の中に入れておく。
Why?
親しくないクラスメートの机の中に手を突っ込んでたら危ない人でしょ。
Wait, what is her logic? Make sure to put things like that in your friend's desk. なんでこうなる
ちゃんと隣の友達の机の中に入れておく。
Wait, her line of logic, I lost her.
友達の机なら大丈夫。爽やかに笑いながらですな。もうしょうがないな。あいつは忘れ物ばっかりして。俺がいないとしょうがないな。よし、忘れ物が見つかった。持って行ってやろうやろう。という風になるわけですよ。
Hmm? No, it won't. I mean, keep your food in the fridge properly.
お腹空いた時に困るじゃないですか。
Please, eat in the cafeteria. I'm sure she stuffed a lot of food in Masato's desk. Perhaps half-eaten things. Wait. Then my dictionary got covered with them. So she's the culprit?
身近で常に危機は迫っているのだよ、リキくん。なって。
Who's that supposed to be?
ついでに言うと、小学校とかプリンの余り物は争奪戦だったよね。確保したプリンは机の中にひっそりと。
What? So how does that relate to you peeking inside my desk?
プリン欲しい。
I cannot predict any of the dialogue. 会話の流れが見えない。Go get it from the cafeteria.
チェーチェーチェー。
Why did the satisfied look?
じゃあ食べに行ってくるね。
I think this is the look of true evil, guys. This is the look of true evil. This is a woman who stuffs her food in other people's desks. You know, she must be the true villain of the story. いや、自分の食べ物を他の人の机に入れるのは結構悪だと思うけど。悪の行為。
リキくん、自転返したよ。
I wouldn't have minded even if you thrown it away.
匂い嗅いで楽しめるから大丈夫大丈夫。
いやいやいや。
あんたって腐りかけが何でも一番美味しいから。
I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, これ、I cannot agree to this. Rotting part that is the most delicious. I don't think there's no saving her. There's no saving this woman. I think we should not involve ourselves with her further, you know? Oh.
バイバイだし。
She's ultimate girl failure. I don't know about Fiverr. Fiverr はちょっとわかんない。But maybe she's like built tolerance to everything. Like maybe she's built tolerance to poison. That's way too much Fiverr.
じゃあまたね、リキくん。あ、プリン入れておいてあげよっか。
いやない。No thanks.
バイバイ、リキくん。
I'm scared. Sagusa-san left the classroom with a slight wave of her hand. I don't remember her being like this, and now I'm terrified. What am I gonna do with this? I'll just toss it into the garbage bin at the dorm. Yeah, I'm scared. Like, how long has that pudding been sitting there? 何週間前の pudding? How long ago is that pudding from? How many weeks old? I sighed. Maybe more than weeks. I told you Lend is better. Yeah, now we learned something about her, which I don't know if I wanted to know. Welcome back, Semba. But at least now we're aware of the red flags, you know? When it was late when she appeared in the club room.
よし、揃ったか。
All the students we could potentially hope to get on our team had already gone home, so after school hours, we could only practice.
いいかお前ら。逃げるなよ。
逃げるなよ. I would never run away from an ikemen who tells me that.
そこ。一歩も動くんじゃねえ。
Like, yes, you can make jokes with your friends. But, like, I feel like there's a line to draw here, you know? With, like, rotting food. Yeah.
練習できねえだろ。
I hope no one ever has to room with her in a dorm.
いや、まず今日はみんなに先に話がある。それからの練習方針についてなんだが、力をバッターとして徹底的に鍛え上げる。
Oh, I'm gonna be the batter. Come again?
またどうして？
この中で一番ひ弱そうだからだ。
I don't wanna train.
そんな奴がシュアなバッティングでヒットを連ねてみろ。意外性があって展開的に燃えるだ。
Yeah, plot twist.
なんだ、また漫画の影響か？
Who knows?
で、リンがピッチャーだ。
一応理由を聞いておくが。
無論、その方が展開的に燃えるからだ。
Kyosuke's cooking something. We'll let him cook, you know? We may not know what he's talking about, but we'll let him cook. True colors. Just what kind of true colors?
漫画の影響だな。
バカだな、こいつは。
じゃあ練習を始めるぞ。力がバッター、リンがピッチャー。
俺は？
端っこで素振りでもしてろ。
なんかどうでもいい感じだな。まあいいや。
よし、じゃあ始めよう。
Alright. Oh, huh? Can I save? ちょっと待って。セーブできない。やばい。終わりだ。なんだこれ。なんじゃこれ。野球プレイするの？ Wait, actual baseball minigame? Wait, the sprites are so cute. Okay, I'm locked in. Try to hit Rin's pitches by touching the screen or clicking the left mouse button at the right time. ちょっと。
なんだ？これはギャグなのか？俺は突っ込めばいいのか？
How was I even supposed to hit that? そんなの当てられないよ。Or Masato. That was really funny.
違う。手が滑っただけだ。次は任せろ。
ちょっと待って。Did I misclick? あれ間違えたクリック。
いて。
やばい。打ったどうなった今？ I actually don't know what happened. Masato, that wasn't something to laugh about.
リキ、ごめん。
ストップ！タンマだ！
Wait, what just happened? Did they hit him in the balls? Ricky's children? Wait, what happened? お股に当たった今。ちょっとわからないけど。He got beat? Everyone gather around Ricky! Wait, did I just kill Ricky?
リン、ズバリ言おう。
Oh shit!
お前はノーコンだ。
Ricky, no! What's a no-con? An abbreviated loan word, short for no control. No control. In Japanese, this phrase typically refers to baseball pitchers who can't control their pitches. It's from baseball. なるほど。
しかも神がかり的なだ。
Thank you, MrTady. Very cool.
違う。手が滑っただけだ。次は大丈夫だ。
なんだ、お前汗っかきなのか？手がヌルヌルなのか？ほら、握手してみろ。あー！なんで思いっきりつねられるんだよ。
ぬるぬる言うからだ。
Rin, give me your hand. When I took her hand, I didn't feel any trace of sweat or anything. In fact, it felt quite smooth.
濃紺じゃない。
待ってろ。
Kyosuke's back.png. Kyosuke turned away from us and took off somewhere. Kyosuke の背中、いつもなんかファンサービスされるね。He disappeared into the gym warehouse.
リン、老人だ。
Oh, yeah, they use rosin in baseball, right? When I think rosin, I think of violin rosin. When you return here, and a small bag to Rin.
老人
Raisin?
滑り止めだ。それ握ってから投げてみろ。それでも濃紺だった場合は、
場合は
Uh-oh.
お前を神なる濃紺と呼ぶ。
She seems to like it. ちょっと待って、褒め言葉ではなかったけど。A breeze made Rin's forelock stands. Sharp look appeared in her eyes. She looked like she was going to use every means necessary to prevent such humiliation. Oh, never mind. She's like, nah, man.
今度こっちに飛んできたら、俺が撃ってやるからな。
なとこ投げるか。
She stood on the mound. Wait, guys, is it right click? Or is it left click? Maybe it's left click. Yeah, it might be left click. Okay.
最初投げてたじゃねえか。
左クリックだったかな? Didn't you start right here the first time?
よーし、再開だ。
Yeah, I accidentally hit right click earlier. さっき右クリック間違えて当てちゃったので。Okay, we'll save his children. I got it. Oh, whoops. Right click. Right, left. Alright, here you go. Oh, I should have saved. Shoot. Okay, it's fine. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait, huh? You really did hit it.
ちなみに俺自身が一番驚いてるぜ。
悪いがリン。
Well, Ricky's children are saved. Good job. Thank you.
お前は神なる濃紺だ。
Whoa! Rin received the title Legendary No-Con.
リキ、練習するぞ。
Rin's war cry resounded across the sports
よ
ground.
し、リンのやる気に火がついたな。
What's so great about
俺も
that?
守備に加わる。リキ、俺はいろんなところを守るから、俺めがけて撃て。
Yeah, give me the balls, Ricky.
守備範囲なら取って返している。いいな。
I'll give it a try if she pitches strikes. We're gonna turn it on. オンにしますよ、そりゃ。ちょっとセーブしとこう。On. This is very important, guys. Little Busters is all about baseball. The kitties! かわいい! Man, I didn't know this game had a
キング
baseball
と守備練習スタートだ。
ゲームの方だとこの野球のミニゲームあったって知らなかった。かわいい。Here we go! Can't believe this is a baseball game. You can move Riki either by pressing the arrow keys or dragging him with a mouse or touchscreen. Okay, we're gonna use arrow keys. If you hold control while moving Riki with the arrow keys, he will move faster. Okay. Oh!
押した。
I did it, guys! Wait, huh? Wait. Oh, I have to go this way. Oh, shoot! Ah! Oh, nice! Okay.
おらおら
Oh, God! What is this?
猫だらけだな。
She distracted me! No, his nuts! She was like talking about the cats, so I was like, oh, cats?
うわ、
Ricky, I'm so sorry!
おお、筋肉が暴走だ。ボートと化した。まだまだこんなもんじゃなかったはずだぜ。
Riki's children! Poor Riki. Is this why Riki's best girl? I didn't think he lost it all from baseball.
狙ってるわけじゃないんだぞ。
かわいそう。I gotta save Riki. Oh! Wait, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Okay, okay.
ちょっとは慣れてきたかな。
Oh, we're hitting it though. We're hitting it though.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, okay. Rin's throws are so unpredictable! これ楽しいかも. I actually quite like this. This is really fun. Ah! Ah!
狙ってるわけじゃないんだぞ。
Oh, I gotta run faster. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. Kitty. Oh shoot.
よし、今日はこのくらいにしておこう。
Oh wait, what the heck? I put on my sweater. I guess I activated my hotkey. ホットキーオンになっちゃった。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。Okay, there we go. Alright. Ricky. Nice, I got scores too. あれ、日本語に変わってない？ Wow, oh, the language changed. またなんか押したな。I touched something again, probably. However, her title stayed the same throughout the day. なんか押したかも、エムリが。バグかな？バグなのか、エムリが
もういいだろ
何か
う。今
押したか
日は終わりに。しよう。
うん。It's so hard to turn bilingual, yeah. We raked the field.
なあ、俺がしたいのはこんな回りくどいスポーツなんかじゃなく、拳を直接交える熱いバトルなんだが。
He wants to wrestle.
お前じゃ、剣吾相手じゃないと張り合えないだろ
確かに。
う。あ、そうだ。そいつもルールにのっとって遊びにしちまおう。その方が楽しいだろう。なあ。
A new game? You sure love them.
ランキング制にしよう。理由は無論、燃えるからだ。
燃えるからだ。
で、一つ上のやつとしか戦えない。対戦は断れない。勝ったらそいつと順位が入れ替わる。
負けたら
You know, Kyosuke reminds me of Cap from Majikoi. Or they kind of fulfill a similar character role, I feel like. Aw.
負けたらそうだな。勝ったやつから称号が与えられる。
称号？
あだ名みたいなもんだ。さっきのリンみたいな。
罰ゲーム。
痛くはないが、不名誉だろ。
京介さん、マジ恋に出てきたね。キャップとちょっとなんか似てるよね、キャラ。They were basically the same person, yeah. With Emily playing enough baseball, soon Riki will really become best girl. Yeah, yeah. I see it now. 似てるかも。なんか似てる。こういうものを思いつくところとか。Yeah, the fact they come up with stuff like this.
武器についてはこれまで通りだ。対戦が決まったら、俺が野じ馬を呼んでやる。
なんかリーダー的なね。Like the leader position, you know, of the friend group.
その連中が投げ入れたものから、武器を無作為に空中で選び取る。女子の場合は、意図的に落ちているものの中から選び取っても構わないとする。これはハンデだ。まず暫定の順位は、そうだな。
Wait, what do everyone get to do? Randomly pick one of them. Oh, so the girls can pick whichever one, but the guys have to randomly pick.
俺は最下位でいいや。で、4位がマソン、3位がリン、2位がリキ、1位がケンゴ。
Kengo, being number one in the rankings, was given the title of provisional ruler. In other words, those who receive a disgraceful title are left with but one option to acquire the title of provisional ruler of the battle rankings. Yeah, I'm having fun with the baseball minigame. I mean, the competition will inevitably heat up. Like always, there's no end to the games Kyosuke comes up with.
OK。じゃあ早速だが、リンよ、対戦を申し込むぜ。4位なんて不名誉真っ平だ。
ちょっとセーブしとこう。Let me save real quick.
嫌だ。
てめえ、京介の話聞いてなかったのかよ。順位が一つ下のやつから対戦を申し込まれたら断れねえんだよ。黙っ。
She nodded and fell silent.
オーケー。そう
怖っ
来なくちゃな。
Scary. Kyosuke was saying something into his cell phone. One by one, people started gathering around. Dude has got the entire school in his contacts list. And not just people who were currently on school grounds. Some that had gone home already, as well as some in casual clothes were among them. どうやってこんなに人呼べるの？
よしてめえら、武器よこせ。
Once again, a great number of different items were being thrown.
なんだお前ら、戦いたいのか？
She's got a squad of cats. Rin settled on her cats as a weapon. Masato, on the other hand,
またこんなしょぼいのかよ。
nail clippers! 爪切り! 運悪いね。His luck is so bad.
まあいい。相手は猫だ。ダメージは少なかろう。リン、ゆっくり深爪にして、ジュースのプルタブ開けられないようにしてやるぜ。
怖いぞ。Cats started swarming around Rin.
え、一匹じゃねえの？
Masato got the Lancer class log. You're so right. Lancer's luck is so horrible that it even carries on into other VNs.
バトルスタート。
He's just fated to get dunked on, you know? Battle start! Here we go! Lovable straight muscle idiot. And legendary no-con. Oh, Neko-chan kawaii. Cats are so cute.
そこだ。
There's like 12 of them. They all have names!
おったさあ、
みんな名前ついてる。I saw 北斎。優作。
やるじゃねえか。今度はこっちから行くぜ。はっへ、これでプルタブは開けられまい。
That can't damage her
あ
though.
ツナ缶あげるから、お前ら頑張れ。
The cat's moral went up.
いけー。
マジかよ。なんじゃこれ。
The power
マジかよ。
of
なんじゃこれ。
friendship.
なんじゃこれ。なんじゃこれ。マジかよ。なんじゃこれ。マジかよ。マジかよ。
オーバーキルじゃん。He got
お前らす
overkill.
ごいな。可愛いだけじゃなかったのか。
Holy fuck. Alright.
勝者リン。
The audience roared excitedly and loudly. Bro, that was so bad that he can't even call as a fight. Yeah, 強すぎる. He got destroyed. 喧嘩にも戦いにもならなかった気がする。猫って強いね。Yeah, NYAKAMA strong. Cats are too OP. The audience roared excitedly and loudly.
ではリン様、あの負け犬めに称号をどうぞ。
リン様。
クズ。
クズは Oh, waste. Oh, damn. Masato obtained the title. Waste. Masato, no! クズ
そんな称号嫌だ。
poor thing. Masato got absolutely destroyed. Holy shit. Let's keep everything on. The four of them were already in the cafeteria eating. Sorry I'm late. I also sat down with my tray. Tonight's menu is a set of 2 different kinds of croquette. Oh,
悪い
美味しそう。
クズ。ソース取ってくれ。
コロッケずっと作ってない。I haven't made croquette in ages. なんか食べたくなってきた。I'm starting to wanna eat it. コロッケうまいよな。
ほらよ。
いや、クズはマヨネーズいらないのか？
Yeah, ground beef and potato croquettes are the best. ひき肉とね、ポテトのコロッケが一番美味しい。試しテロだ。お腹空いてきた。I'm hungry.
もらうよ。
Wow, you use so much.
悪いかよ。
次私使うから早くしろクズ。
クズ。
なあ、こんなん耐えられるか。
I feel so bad for him.
いじめか。てめえら筋肉いじめて楽しいか。
いや、ルールだし。
じゃあ今すぐ勝負だ。そこのノコン。
うっさいクズ。
クズの方が嫌だよね。タイトルとしては。I think Waste is a much worse title than No Con.
あと一つルールを言い忘れてた。連続で同じカードの勝負は認めない。
It's like emotional damage right there. Every time she says waste, it's emotional damage.
なんでだよ。
同じカードばかりだと見てる方も飽きるだろ。
じゃあリン、リキに挑め。
嫌じゃ。
じゃあリキ、ケンゴに挑め。
He's gonna say no. いや、勝たないし、I can't win.
じゃあ順位も称号もこのまんまじゃねえかよ。
黙れボケ。
Get good, right? Skill issue.
え、お前今ボケって言ったよな。
あ
ボケってなんだよ。そんな呼び方許可してねえよ。
黙れクズ。
そっちの方が傷つくことに今気づいた。
emotional damage. Today's dinner was noisy as per usual.
さて腹もこなれたし、そろそろケンゴと戦うかな、リキ。
He's such an idiot, yeah. He's a funny guy. Even if you say it so casually, I'm not getting tricked.
仕掛けるなら一番情に弱いお前しかいねえんだよ。
Even if you appeal to me this frankly, nothing changes.
頼む。
What do you guys think? Do we go pick on a fight? バトルするかしないか。みんなどう思う？セーブしとこう。Save is complete. Go for it? Yeah? Okay, okay. Time to battle. Okay. Oh well, looks like I have no other choice. Oh well, looks like I have no other choice.
よし、やっぱりリキは情に弱いな。
戦いましょう! That just sounded like I've been jobbed by you. I sent Kyosuke an email. I'll challenge Kengo right now. Oh boy, my ranking is number 2. Until about it, I reluctantly searched for Kengo. Wait, we did save this, right? Save したよね。した。Okay, okay. Whee. Yeah, battle music! Both are pretty good, yeah. Girls are pretty good. Kengo, rank 1 appeared. My rank is higher than yours.
お前と戦う日が来るとはな。
Oh boy, ordinary boy versus provisional ruler. Gotcha.
こんな武器で。
致し方ない。
Fireworks? Hanabi, eh? What's gonna happen? Paper plane versus fireworks. やばい!
行くよ。行くよ。
Ricky is stricken with fear and can no longer execute consecutive attacks. Oh, was I supposed to time it? Oh, I didn't click anything. I just let it roll. ガチャではないの？何か押さなきゃいけなかった？Emuri そのまま止まるまで待ってた。
見えた。
Oh, he parried.
行くよ。
Dude, he's doing no damage. I'm just
使い
gonna
込むほど好
die.
もしくなる武器だ。
I am gonna die.
終わりゃ。
I like Riki's voice. Riki の声なんか可愛いよね. Why does he sound so cutesy? Truly best girl.
それあれ
それ
メン
I'm just waiting to die. Just end me. End me already. Put me out of my misery. Wait, that did damage. Wowee.
はっ
なるほど。こう使えばいいのか。いつまでもお前は子供だな。
Different VAs for the novel and anime versions. Yeah, I was gonna say he sounds different from the anime. I don't remember him sounding like this. なるほど。
お前はこれからこう呼ばれる。
アニメと違う声優なのね。Neither fish nor fowl. わーNeither fish nor fowl? Like, isn't it supposed to be foe? Interesting. Okay, well, my ranking didn't change.
武器には様々な攻撃特性がある。できるだけ有利な武器で戦いたいもの。
ランキングは変わらなかったし。Yeah, I wonder what it is in Japanese. I wonder. Kyosuke left me with these words. Phew, I'll head back to my room.
こちらリン、女子寮に潜入成功。オーバー。
Rin's voice was coming from the modified cell phone. Rin's member hunting mission had begun for tonight.
どうでもいいが、普通に入っただけだろう。それは潜入とは言わない。オーバ
ツッコミ。
うるさいオーバ
The retorts, though.
バカなやりとりで時間を無駄にするな。おば。
ー。バカはお前だオーバー。
ちなみに、同時に送受信できるから、オーバー言う必要ないからな。
オーバー。
She likes saying over. Even though Kengo supposedly had no interest in the whole thing, he was still hanging out with us right before bedtime. Yeah, that's Kengo for you. He was surely worn out after practice and wanted to hurry up and get to sleep. Yeah, he didn't seem to mind.
よし、ターゲットを探せ。廊下に誰かいないか。
いる。
知ってるか。
知らない。多分
お
3年。
誰だろ
ー。3年の勧誘は無理だろ
う ?Who is
う。こ
it?
んな大事な時期に野球なんてする奴がいたら、そいつはアホだぞ。
待て。この俺が、アホだと。
しまった。
Uh-oh.
アホさ。
Ahusa. He replied in a refreshing tone.
まあ、俺はアホだからこうしてここにいるが、確かに普通はありえない。
He's got so much Riz, guys. He's the Riz Lord.
けど、すでに内定が出ていて暇な奴がいるかもしれないぞ。
普通に進学校だぞ。この時期に就職が決まってのんきにしてるやつがいたら、この学校にお前は何をしに来たんだと問いたいぞ。
何をしに来たかだと。
しまった。
青春さ。
Yeah, Seishun, our youth. Our bright, sparkly youth. He replied in a refreshing tone.
いや、お前内定出てないし、のんきにしてていいやつじゃないだろ
Charisma is off the charts.
とっとと指示しろオーバー。
とりあえず挨拶だか。
Are you getting weird ideas again?
ここは、見ない顔だね。でどうだ？
Rin, this one is an absolute no-no.
ダメなのか
ちょっと食いついてるぞ。
No, she can't do that. To say something like that to a senior who's already lived in the dorm for at least a year is unthinkable.
え
What's with that learn to read the mood look on your face? Cookie yomiyo. What are you going to do if that damages her reputation in the dorm?
そうだな。どうするり。
To be honest, Rin's social life's already kind of ruined. So what damage is there to be done? Kyosuke asked her. I thought there was no need to do
行
that.
ってみる。
Let's go! No, Rin, you're an idiot!
お前、女みたいだぞ。
That's because he is one. He's best girl.
ま、何事も挑戦か。
That's not something worth trying.
お前、女みたいだよ。
He said it again. Yeah, Riki, best girl. Best girl だから。 I heard you the first time!
ところで、その3年はまだいるのか？
いない。
Aw, I took a nosedive and ran my face into the handmade table.
今日のお前は、マサトより面白いな。
え？俺普段そんなに面白いかな？いきなり言われると照れるぜ。
こいつバカだ。
Oh no, everything got messed up. Well, okay,
あ
whatever.
なた、今この私に向かってバカと言ったわね。
Oh, 私? これは It was another familiar voice belonging to none other than She's back!
チェ、またあいつかよ。
We love her. What impeccable timing, as if she were doing it on purpose. I calmed down and sat upright.
お前になんか言ってない。
そうかしら。他に人なんていなくてよ。
おい、
それはさておき。あなたたち、放課後グラウンド、許可なく使用していたでしょ。
No? Rin's bell chimed as she nodded. Don't admit that! Step 1 of dealing with the law. Never admit that you're guilty. Right? Even if you are guilty, never admit you're guilty.
あの弱小野球部がいなくなってせいせいしたと思っていたのに。どうしてあなたたちが？
青春だ。
そんなつまらないことを。同じグラウンドで我が女子ソフトボール部が練習中だったのが見えるしね。
They were?
端っこでキャッチボールするぐらいなら見逃してあげるけど、これ以上規模を大きくするようなら黙っていないわよ。
どうするつもりだ？
全く分かってないね。なら、今ここで分からせてあげる。
Another fight? Battle?
お前たち、やっておちまいなさい。
Oh no, her lackeys! Not again! She's sending out her Pokemon! Pokemon たちが。Okay, here we go. Gotcha.
これを試してみよう。何かに気がつい。
Cup jelly?
ささみ様、使わせていただきます。ささみ様の
Sasami's
これ
bromide?
ほどのない心を感じます。
ささみ様のブロマイド？
指一本触れさせません。
ブロマイドなんて持ってるの？ Beat him up! Oh yeah, there's no weapons here. Weapon. あ、武器ないか。Rin's children! Beat him up! No, we got this. Yes! KO!
3人で一緒ぐらいの強さか。
Yeah, those girls are weak. But, Sasami on the other hand.
あら、意外にやりますのね。では、私自ら受けて立ちましょう。
でもこのボスはちょっと強いんだよね。She's the boss, so she's a bit strong. We need to summon the cat swarm.
ちょっとした肩慣らしですわ。
うわ。Alright.
はい。
Oh,
これでどう？痛いわ。
beat me up! Oh yeah, no cats allowed in dorms, you're right. Dude, she is killing my butt. Hi.
どうよ。
Fail.
とこんなものですわ。
ですわ。
さすがはささみ様。華麗でございました。行きますわよ。
Mission failed again. Every time. Wait, wasn't that different from an original mission?
どれも等しくミッションさ。
I'm sure I'm just getting tricked. Alright, GG's. Oh wow, it's this late already? I had meant to study for tomorrow's classes. You can't lose to someone who does the ho rich girl laugh. Yeah. That's how they assert their power level, you know? Study is as important to me as playing with the guys, so I'll do it now. I went to take my textbook out of the drawer. Huh, my notebook. Noteどうなった? Where is it? Oh no. I remember lending it to Masato after the previous lesson because he had been sleeping the entire time. Masato, where's my notebook?
なんだいそれは。
What notebook? The one for classical Japanese. I lent it to you, didn't I?
ああ、あれか。
Bita Ojo.
悪いがちょっとの時間、俺の机で寝かしてやる。
Don't treat my notebook like pickles! Just give it back. I'll need it to study now.
いや、教室の机で寝かしてるのさ。不幸なことにな。
That's my line, for God's sake! こっちのセリフだよ!
おっと、本気で怒らしちまったか。わかったわかった。今から取りに行こうと思えるように努力してみるからよ。
That's just a waste of time. My anger had reached a critical mass and I became tired of talking to him. Now what do? Go fetch the notebook or use another notebook? What do you guys think? Yeah? Okay, we can go. Kuzo, I stood up.
どこ行くんだ？
I did save, right? Save したよね. Okay, okay, okay. I'll go get the notebook.
じゃあ俺も一緒に行くぜ。
No と取りに行く. Why didn't you go on your own?
俺なんか変なこと言ったか？
He sounded like he was okay with doing anything as long as I was with him. But since I was seriously angry, I decided to turn him away, wanting him to feel even a little bad about him. I'll go by myself.
は
I like the sprite of him. この表情好き. No need to be so depressed about it. Yeah, I'm the one who's depressed. I left him in our room and headed for the school building. This might only be as it should be, but all the doors were locked. I thought about checking the windows, but I realized it would just make me look like a burglar. I think I should go back to our room. I got back to the dorm, and so the night went on. Aw, man. There was nothing. Nori, koimi na yon. Welcome. Hello, hello.
ういっす。
Nori genyo.
おはよ
おお、
Morning. Once again, the usual suspects had gathered for breakfast. Rin was feeding her cat, probably the new one, Lennon. Kyosuke was reading a newspaper while eating.
なんか目を引く事件でもあったか？
ああ、4コマが当たりだったぜ。
そう。
I can't believe there's an MLP visual novel. I know, right? Friendship is magic, dayon. I'd been frequenting the library to read newspapers myself until recently, but I stopped after a certain incident. Oh. What incident? Trauma dump? Classroom in the morning. Wait. Until recently. Okay. Homeroom was over and I was just idling around when suddenly I heard the door open.
おはようおはよう。
As always, Saigusa-san came in, making her way through my classmates. She was coming right towards my desk.
リキくんおはよう。
Ohayo. Morning, Saigusa-san.
まさとくんもはようっす。
おう、おはよう。って、お前なんで来んだよ。
一元はお休みなのさ。
Hey, is your homeroom teacher on leave?
うん、違うよ。
Saigusa-san tilted her head. Then why are you on break?
つまりなんだ。ぶっちゃけ自主休校？
That's just truancy.
そうとも言うね。
Don't even try to put it any other way. Seriously.
相変わらず成績のことを考えない恐ろしい女だぜ、三枝。
Yeah, what grades?
井ノ原並みだな。
A broad smile spread across Saigusa-san's face in reaction to the murmuring around her.
私褒められた？褒められた？
マジかよ。照れるの？
No way, no way. You two are just being ridiculous.
へえ。
Don't cheer me. I was forced to smile out of astonishment. So what's the matter today? Yeah, dude, Saigusa is so chaotic. She said she likes food that's about to rot.
よくぞ聞いてくれました。
For some reason, she puffed out her chest while saying this.
実はね、今朝のここの様子はどうかなーって。
What are you talking about? Suddenly, Masato's face distorted into a grimace.
まさか、三枝。 扉に黒板消しをゴム紐を使ってくくった挙句、水が入ったバケツを床にいくつも置いたのはお前か。
She's so evil! 悪だよね、この子。
なんだ、私じゃないですよ。
evil!
なんだその棒読みは。お前のせいでな。
マサト、could it be you triggered her?
いや、俺は濡れ衣を着せられただけだ。
Oh. Huh? Then.
お前か。
Oh my god! Oh my god, Kengo in a school uniform. You don't see this often. 制服着てるケンゴあんまり見ないよね。
あのようなくだらぬ真似を。剣道業、朝から洗濯する羽目になっただろうが。
なるほどね。
ケンゴくん珍しい格好してるね。
You look so different! なんか、印象全然違うよね。
ああ、お前のおかげでこんなざまだ。なんだこの格好は。わけがわからん。
What? No, actually, it's more correct to wear your school uniform during class. So, Kengo, you're the one who doesn't make sense.
おかげで朝から俺も一緒に洗濯させられたんだぜ。腹立ってきたから洗剤頭からぶっかけてやったけどな。
そのせいで、ジャージまで洗う羽目になったんだろうが。
Poured detergent all over his face? That's not safe. Whoa, does he hate wearing the school uniform that much? Saigasa-san was drawing closer to the two.
実は、昨日の放課後、仕掛けの実験をしようと思って設置したんだけど。
But somehow I could already anticipate the rest of the story.
誰も来ないから飽きちゃってさ、放置して帰っちゃったのですよ、これが。
帰っちゃったのですよじゃねえよ。
というわけで、引っかかった人いるかなーって確認を。
見ろ、この無様な姿を。どうだ、そんなに滑稽か、楽しいか。
I think she deserves some revenge. Just saying. これはリベンジが必要かもしれない。Yeah. I think you have a very dignified look.
なんだ、冷たいぞ、ガイズ。
She deserves to be punished.
冷たいのは、バケツに足突っ込んだこっちだ。
いや、これが本当のクールガイ。よかったね、ケンゴくん。
クールガイ。
こいつ全然反省の色が見えねえ。
Saigasa-san, you did wrong not clearing up the trap you laid. Say, Kengo, can you let her back off to hook this one?
屈辱だ。俺が制服着ると、違う毛がある人に見られてしまうんだ。
So that was the reason.
リキ、ここは天狗のためにもけじめってもんが必要じゃねえのか。
姉子、ノート見せて。
姉子？
聞いちゃいねえ。てめえは俺を怒らせた。
ちなみに、お前も俺を怒らせた。
They're just always angry at each other.
やんのかてめえ。
やんのかてめえ。
それはこっちのセリフだ。
No, no, no. They were getting worked up over something completely unrelated. Just when I was about to stop these two, everyone's attention was diverted to the door that was open with a loud
三
sound.
枝はるか、幼鳥室からバケツを持ち出したままなのはあなたでしょう。
Saigasa-san hastily hid herself behind my back. What? Saigasa-san, don't use me for cover.
ちょっと隠してよ、リキくん。いません。三枝はるかはここにいません。
Imasen, she's not here. Saigasa Haruka, who? She's just being chased as always. After realizing this, everyone in the class lost interest and returned to their previous
お
discussions.
下げ、見えてるじゃないですか。
Several members of the school disciplinary committee, most likely first-year students, dauntlessly waltzed into the
ほら
classroom.
さっさと来てください。今朝も清掃のペナルティを受けていたはずじゃないですか。
いやー、ほら、途中で野暮用ができたからさ、野暮用が。
She likes getting punished, maybe. She had no reason to, but she still puffed her chest out.
忙しいのですよ、私は。
It seemed to me that she was just leisurely chatting away until
弁明
now.
は委員会にて聞きます。
わかったよ。言ってあげるよ。可愛い後輩が頼むから。しょうがないなあ。
またそんな減らず口を。
The disciplinary committee members dragged Saigasa-san away.
じゃあエリキくんアデュー
Adieu! Meow.
ってわーちょっとスカートまくれてるまくれてるや
After the door closed, the usual noisy atmosphere returned to the classroom once again. Saigasa-san seemed to blend in with our class perfectly. Or does she? There was some tingling doubt in my mind. Or does she? What is a tingling doubt? Now then, what should I do during my break? Oh, wander or rest. I think it's always wander. I'm surprised Riki hasn't fallen into narcolepsy yet. He's been a busy man. I'm gonna wander. Oh, so does wander mean fight? Oh. 向かいの相手. Kyosuke, rank 5 appeared. Oh shit, Kyosuke's gonna whip our ass.
こいつお前にぴったりだよ。似合うよ。持ってけよ。
Accept. I'm gonna accept. I don't think we need to save here since it was so much close to the other one. Kyosuke parted with School Revolution Volume 3. What?
肌身離さず持っていてくれよ。
Wait, huh? Manga volume? I like this sprite. Yeah, that's definitely not foreshadowing. Yeah, definitely not. Kyosuke leaves. Bururu, bururu. A battle's about to begin between Masato rank 4 and Rin rank 3 in the courtyard. Go watch or just listen to the results? Let's go watch. This matchup interests me. I'll check it out. It's dangerous out there. Take this. Yep.
リン、
We didn't
俺の強さをとくと味わえ。
engage in battle with him. Okay, will Masato redeem himself? Will he be able to get rid of the title, waste?
バカが返り討ちだ
Hai, Kuzu. Versus 伝説のノー
これ
ポン。
を使うとどうなるんだろう風を感じた
Here we go!
よし、来た。
なんだこれだけしか集まらなかったのか
Toothbrush versus two cats. Who will win?
バトルスタート。
This is so funny. Who will win? Fabre. Oh, Hitler and Fabre. What a lineup.
そこだ
Who's Fabre? Looking it up. Oh! French naturalist and entomologist. Entomologist. Sorry, I'm so bad at pronouncing. Okay, a French guy. Who will win? Masato or Rin alongside Hitler and Fabre?
痛いわファイトだ
ほい外れたよ。行くぜ。
いけさらにお前たちに絆が深まった
Hitler rolls around and purrs. This is crazy. These are some crazy lines. Yeah, these cats' names though, yeah. These are some crazy lines out of context.
いい感じだな。今夜この武器を抱いて寝るぜ。
そこだ
Yeah, animal cruelty on display right here.
どうだ。
Using them to fight too? Hitler rolling around and purring is some cursed imagery right there, yeah.
頑張れ
Oh boy, I don't know. She might lose.
あら。
Oh, Rick.
おっと、くそ。
Oh, man.
まずはこいつだ。回復させてもらうぜ
He。ate a rice ball.
何？
Oh, she's still on like 1 HP. Oh, it's over, it's over, it's over. Wait, no. Oh my god, she's got RNGesus on her side. No way. Oh my god.
あらあら。はい外した。
No way. Eh? Is she gonna win?
何？
タイムアップ。引き分けだ。
Oh, it's a draw. Oh my god, that was crazy. Rigged!
いつまでも勝負つきそうになかったな。
This is the power of Hitler and Fabre, you know?
互角か。
Alright. GG. It's not a draw in fighting games if you're up in health. You're so right. He healed. Phew, I guess I head back to class. I like how the teacher's just like pointing forwards in this illustration. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Right after the beginning of lunch break, Masato moved in to capture
昼ぐ
Kengo.
らい一緒に食ってもいいんじゃねえか？
Yeah, it's so silly. Isn't it okay to at least eat? Oh, sorry. He leaned in on Kengo's desk and confronted him.
どうせその後、くだらないことに付き合わされるんだろ
野球のことか？まあ、
バイスボール
そうなるだろうな。そん時は右手で竹刀持って左手にバットを持てばいいじゃねえか。同時に振ってたら一本取りながらホームラン打てるかもしれねえだろ。
He smirked once.
なんだてめえ、今の笑いは。そんな奇跡起こりません。それよりも目の前の筋肉が邪魔で黒板が見えません。まだノート写してる途中なので、その無駄な筋肉どけてもらえますかとでも言いたげだな。
Whoa. No way, no way. I don't think he meant that at all. Here comes another one of Masato's over-the-top interpretations.
その通りだ。邪魔だ。
Jamada. Kengo immediately affirmed his words. That was a signal of something snappy inside Kengo.
え、なんだおめえ、もう一回言ってみろ。
邪魔だ。
Fight, 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 fight! Everything went still in the classroom. It was natural since the two huge boys had reached an explosive situation and were now glaring at one another. They're always fighting. You two, cut it out. Follow the rules Kyosuke came up with.
ルールなんだそれは。
Yeah, there's rules!
こいつとやるときだけはこんなもん関係ねえんだよ。
Masato's completely enraged. What I could do was miserably succumb to my only option. Try and find Kyosuke. Alright, Kyosuke! That's why I started running around the school, trying to find him. I screeched a halt when I noticed Kyosuke's name written on the bulletin board in the corridor. What's that poster? It read, Kyosuke, one question, one answer. Whoa, now what's that supposed to mean? What in the world is he thinking of? There's a QR code attached. Kyosuke no soudaan corner kana? Kyosuke's yeah, we should read it. Yomo, read the QR code on my cell phone. Oh, I forgot to save. Shoot. Oh well. I should read it into my cell phone for starters and see what it's about later. Loaded the QR code into my phone. Is it his advice corner? Where is he? I couldn't find him
今度は体
anywhere.
育館だってよ。急がねえと見逃しちまうな。
This is what the students were saying as they hurriedly passed each other. The gym, huh? Perhaps Kyosuke would already be there. I should check it out for myself now. Now what's going on there? I took off towards the courtyard. The students refer to the area between the gates and the connecting corridor as the courtyard, and the area between the gym and the corridor as the backyard. Even though some students like to relax in the backyard under the shady comfort of the trees, all in all, not so many come here. The word courtyard is applied to the whole area if there's no need to make a distinction between the halves. I was moving quickly when suddenly...
こっちだ、少年。
Wait! Ah! I made it! I made it to peak, guys. Get ready for peak. やっとかな? 少年. I turned around hearing a voice from behind. But no one was there.
どこを見ている？こっちだ。
The voice was coming from the side. I couldn't see anyone. Well, I think I know who the voice belongs to. Come on out, Kurugaya-san. Best girl! I answered to the familiar voice.
もう出てるけどな。
My wife! Whoa. Before I knew it, Kurugaya-san had appeared from the direction I was originally heading.
これは横や後ろばかりじゃなくて前向きに生きろというわずかな示唆を表してみたわけだが。
But your voice was coming from behind me and then from the side.
なんだ幻聴か？あまりよろしくない兆候だな。
No, there's nothing wrong with either my hearing or my mental health.
まあただの反響による誤調だろ。中庭はそういう構造になっているしな。
I love her! Well, hearing a voice coming from right in front of you as though it was coming from behind is clearly abnormal. By the way, Kurugaya-san is always playing pranks on me like this. She's a tease! She never misses an opening and always gets other people dragged into her own pace. Even in class, she seems to exist in a realm of her own. That's just the way she is.
ところで、リキ君がこんなところで何を油売っている？
Kurugaya-san! Is that Akame? What? She does not look like Akame! She was just as beautiful as the last time I laid my eyes on her, which was 2 months ago, and before that, 12 years before that. Yeah.
さっきいつものバカ二人と夏目兄弟が体育館の方に向かっていったが。
Ah, so Kyosuke really did go there. I wonder if I should say it was to be expected of Kyosuke, and it seems he's already gone ahead. Fu. Kurugaya-san suddenly started laughing, looking at me. Eh? What's the matter?
いや、リキ君はなぜそんなに賢明なのか、と思ってね。それは滑稽なものだ。君にはあのバカ二人を止めることなどできないだろう。とは言っても、それは嘲笑するものではない。ただ、君が微笑ましくてな。
She's flirting with us, guys! I didn't really understand what she was trying to say.
まあ、ここでこうして出会ったのも何かの縁だ。お茶でも飲んでいくがいい。
No, if I don't go where everyone else is.
そんなことはどうでもいい。
It does.
えい、うるさい黙れこの与太郎が。
Oh, 助かる! Step on me! 踏んづけられたいね。You're scaring me. 怖い。
逃げたら殺す。声を上げても殺す。助けを呼んでも殺す。
助かる。You leave me no choice.
よし。まあ、一人でいるのにもそろそろ飽きてきたところでな。
Yeah, gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
君ならちょうどいい話し相手になりそうだ。
Oh, was that a Kilo reference? Oh, from Hunter x Hunter? It's my waifu too! Good taste! She was smiling as she dragged me to the corner of the courtyard. Getting dragged by Kurugaya-san. There was a worn-out wooden crate there, along with a few round stools like those used in the art classroom.
まあ、ちょっとしたカフェテラスだ。
She proudly proclaimed. Wow, it's a good location. It was hidden in a blind spot, whether looking from the school building or the pathway in the courtyard. Sunlight was sifting through the leaves of the slowly swaying trees, pouring over the wooden crate serving as a table. But regardless of how I looked at it, it was still worn out and covered in a layer of dust.
ロケーションが悪くないならいいじゃないか。他に何がいる？
Proper interior would be nice.
ちゃんとしていないわけではないぞ。十分使える。これはわびさびがあると言うんだ。
Wabi-sabi, Japanese term. Or rather, there isn't anything to do besides its simplicity. She sat down on one of the chairs and gazed at me.
見る。
Oh!
私がこうしていると、まるで中世の両家の霊場を描いた絵画のようだろ？
Praise the sun. いいね。We're looking up at her. We're definitely a bottom in this relationship. いいですね。ちょっと一応ね、セーブ。I like the art, so I'm gonna save. More or less if you don't speak. I guess she did look the part. If the table and chairs weren't so worn out, it could become a decent enough painting. Oh, Kurugaya-sama! That was a relatively honest impression.
はっはっは。まあこれじゃあどこの没落貴族のお嬢様だって感じだがな。
She laughed heartily. No matter how you look at, holding a bottle of rum would suit her better than a Mason tea set. Mason tea set?
まあ、力君も一つ腰掛けたまえ。
She took another chair and placed it on the other side, opposite of herself. I can't be lounging around here. I'm worried about fight breaking out, and I have to get ready for math class.
そんなことはどうでもいい。
Why, Riki, why do you care about math class? You've got a cute, beautiful waifu in front of you. I'm telling you, it
無
does.
視しろ。バックレろ。
That's dangerous. I suddenly recalled that she was often absent from class. How should I put it? She seems completely detached from the
喧
world.
嘩は、どうせ君が言っても何もできない。数学は、まあ、気にせずともよ。
That's not good. My not being able to do anything is probably true, though.
君にはお茶を飲む行為に対する愛が欠如しているだろう。
Dude, the thighs. The thighs are nice. 太もも助かる. Yeah, you're
と
right.
いうか断る理由がわからん。私は可愛らしい女学生である。この年頃の男子ならば喜んで誘いを受けそうなものだ。
I'm happy. I'm happy.
少年はあれか？ホモの類か？エチ系の人か？
Well, I mean, Riki is best girl. Of course I'm not.
うん。少年の心はまことどしがた。
If only this game had routes for the bros, then maybe.
ちょうどいい。そこのところをゆるりと語り合おう、少年。
Yeah, this is unfortunate. No, like I've been trying to say. I can't believe they took away our panties. They took away our upskirt shots. I just wanna look at the art, you know? I just wanna appreciate.
まずは、ホモと友情って紙一重だよね、という議題からだ。
Oh my god. Wow, we're getting kind of philosophical here. I mean, you know, I would say as a girly, I like to kiss my other girlies, you know. No, I don't really want to talk about that. There would be no end to this pointless argument since she wasn't paying any heed to what I was saying. Any head. Geez, just for a little while, okay?
いい子だ。初めから素直にそう言えばいいのだよ。
いい子だ。I was being honest when I refused. I let out a sigh and sat down on the stool. Crack. Whoa! The chair legs came off and I simply flopped onto the ground. Rip Riki.
はっはっは。いや、ものの見事に引っかかったですよね。
She did it on purpose. She smiled wickedly. Oh, to be teased by a one-san. She totally just wanted to pull this off. そう、クルガヤさんにからかわれたい。わかるー。リーサーさんわかるー。Oh, to be teased by an older woman. I'm going back.
待って、今のはほんの冗談だ。
Huh. Why exactly did you do that?
なんでとな。うん。楽しいからでは？
No, maybe it's fun, but why did you go to such lengths to prepare all of this?
私にはその質問の方が疑問だが、ただの楽という感情から湧き起こる衝動だろう。
Just having fun. Hehe.
衝動にそれ以上の理屈などない。
楽。
理由を求めたところで、状況とそれに関わる不分率がそこにあるだけだ。
Yes, I understand. So is there a chair that isn't broken? I was tired, really tired.
うん。まあ別に君が憎くてやったわけではない。とだけ伝えておく。
She muttered, pushing another chair to me.
少年はいじられキャラだからな。
So, yeah, she wants to tease us. What's that supposed to mean?
ついつい構ってしまいたくなる。母性本能をくすぐるタイプというか。
Maternal instinct. We like those here. No, I don't really want to be made into that kind of a complex character. No, Riki, I will make you into one.
そうか。割と褒め言葉なんだがな。可愛いものは好きだよ。
I mean, Riki is 100% a bottom. She flashed an innocent smile that didn't match her usual aura at all. That's how it is.
ああ、そうなのだ。
So none of that. Listening to her, I sat down in a chair she set out for me. This time it seemed to be a normal chair.
先ほどの比例を詫びよう。まあ、缶コーヒーでも飲んで落ち着きたまえ。
Yay, coffee! She handed me a cup of cold canned coffee. Yeah, thank you.
よし、キムチも食え。
Kimchi! Yummy! She lifted a bottle of kimchi onto the table and set a spoon beside it. She's spoiling us. I don't need any.
残念だ。
Wait, where did she take this from? 甘やかしてくるよね。クルガヤさん。クルガヤさんに甘えたい! The strange dialogue continued as we enjoyed our tea.
自販機というのはいいものだな。3分間でもティータイムにできる。
Back to the CG. 3 minutes went by quite a while ago, though.
いいじゃないか。そもそも時間などルーズなものだ。
I love how she speaks like this.
多分テレビの時計が少しずつずれていったとしても、
うん
誰も気づかないくらい。
まあね。
場所によって時間が変わったり、もしかすると万物すべてに同じ時間が流れているわけでもないかもしれない。
フィロソフィカルなクルガヤさん。うん。
それに束縛されて数字にして、分かったように気になるのはどうかと思う。
She's so real. Well, no matter this paradoxical theory, time will not stop flowing. When the time comes, the chime will ring. Foreshadowing.
チャイム・ウィル・リー。なかなか詩的な言葉だな。
Yeah, time is a human construct.
いやいや、やはりリキ君をここに招待して正解だった。
I'm glad at least you're so happy about it. I ended up spending quite a bit of time together with Kurugaya-san. Nice. Thus, about half of my lunch break was already over. Just as she had said, the fight seemed to have been settled in no time. I didn't find anyone in the club room. They had probably already started to hunt for members. I was the only one to miss lunch. I went to get myself something to eat. Alright. 今日はここまでかな? Wait, I'm gonna see who the girl is. After I bought myself some bread and returned to my classroom, I found a girl from our class occupying my seat. There's a group of 5 girls sitting around my desk and blithely chatting about something in front of me. Felt inappropriate to ask all of them to leave, so I kept silent. All I could do was go and find somewhere else to eat. Oh, we don't even know who the girls are. Okay. Just awkward Riki moment, I guess. Alright, let's save. ではセーブします。今日はここまで。タイトル画面に戻れるかな? Can I go back to the title? Oh, there you go. Yeah. はい。Oh, my eyes are starting to get dry too. 楽しかった。That was really fun. I enjoyed the visual novel quite a bit. Thank you for watching, everyone.